Come on. This is with the BBC. Dumbass scrub? What the fuck? Peanut butter complexion stallion. This dude's doing straight. Big old country boy. I'll be that monkey.
How are you, fat man in my phone? You play Rainbow Six Siege all day when I'm home. All day when I'm home. I'm in you more, 'cause you shine so bright. You look like the sun, even in the middle of the night.
This is America. Money is to be made and spent. Bend me over, and stroke by BBC. Play the fucking set. Get that ass bang. Visualize me in a bed, nigga. Visualize me in a bed. Mouth wide open and cheeks spread. Spread his cheeks. I'm a working motherfucker. I represent new age blacks. Can't believe that you just asked. Please go jack off.
How are you, fat man in my phone? You play Rainbow Six Siege all day when I'm home. All day when I'm home. All day when I'm home. I'm in you more, 'cause you shine so bright. You look like the sun, even in the middle of the night. My mod should be doing this. I gotta play all day slay. All day slay. Fireman Candor, can you please be banned? Shout out to Big Cheese. Fuck Kiwi Farms. Jokes on men. I'm going back for Brandy. Got black, Kenny, Bacon, Prozac. Kenny, Bacon, Prozac. Black people, black, Brandy. Black people, black, Brandy. I'm going back. Don't criticize what I'm doing on the screen. Food, that's just more gas tank for the love machine. For the love machine. How are you, fat man in my phone? You play Rainbow Six Siege all day when I'm home. All day when I'm home. I'm in you more,
Coffee time.
'cause you shine so bright. You look like the sun, even in the middle of the night. I'm in you more.
Cherry Diamond. Real talk.
You look like the sun.
New album in May. Shout out Sean Franklin.
I know there's gonna be a lot of people out there calling me a bully. Well, guess what? I'm not. I just don't feel.
They completely soaked the sandwich in sauce.
Yo!
Meerkat Mall.
Yo! Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level burger.
That's robust!
Safe to swallow. Juicy, tangy, moist cheeseburger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy zip, swirl, moist
Burger.
Yummy and robust. Yo! I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are gonna be asking me questions about it. Yo! Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger.
That's robust!
Juicy, tangy, moist burger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy, swirl, moist
Burger.
Yo! Gow, 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 gow. Cheeseburger. My hand is completely covered in
Yo!
sauce. This started about 10 years ago. I was depressed, I was an alcoholic.
Yo!
By the way, today's main gameplay stream, again, if it happens, because right now, we're like riding on a wing and a prayer. And what I mean by another false copyright strike has come in and hit this channel. If you're watching this on demand, and abruptly I say, sorry guys, something's going wrong, you know what's going on. Okay? I'm hoping that nothing else happens. I honestly hope that we're in a situation where I did nip this in the butt, or nip it in the bud, or whatever the hell the saying is. It's the fall of 2021. And around the middle of last year, it was like July of 2022, I rebranded it. It used to be called the Pre-Stream Podcast, and I rebranded it to call it the Level 1 Podcast. At that time, a fan of mine who had previously paid a former comedian named Andy Dick, who since then has fallen from grace and is not very reputable anymore.
No, he's not.
He had paid him to do a cameo referencing my name. Okay? Now, this cameo call had been available on YouTube for many years, and people have laughed at it because Andy Dick was a complete mess doing it, calling me Dark Sea Defil and all kinds of weird stuff instead of just reading it normally. So people think it's hilariously funny.
Dark Sea Defil.
And finally, this person realizing here's an opportunity for them to actually, you know, kind of jump in and help out, made a whole intro for the podcast. I should say, to the beat of the song My Name Is from Eminem, which is My Name Is Dark Sea Defil or Dark Side Phil, with my green screen footage from many years ago superimposed over it. Okay? It does not use the song from Eminem at all. It utilizes an instrumental beat that is not even sampled from the real song. It's a sound alike purposely many weeks. Okay? Each podcast is views to this channel and likes to this channel. And then on top of that, there's the archives. Because as you guys know, I archive all of my stuff as well as the streams. So you're talking podcasts, streams, all this content, right? And now it's all at risk because, as you know, basically my trolls are very upset because something is happening on YouTube that I have nothing to do with. False strikes are being issued against my trolls for my content, and I'm not doing it. I don't want anyone doing it. I've outright stated publicly.
It's getting better,
dude.
It's getting better.
Issue copyright strikes against my trolls or detractors. I don't want that. I don't want anyone abusing YouTube's system. You may think you're a white knight or whatever. You're not. I'm not asking you to do that, and I don't wish it, and I want people to stop because it's riling people up in the wrong way. I've never done it in my...
You want him to stop now. You want him to stop now because now you're getting hit. Because in retaliation. Now you want him to stop. But before, you couldn't give a fucking shit, dude.
Entire 15 years on YouTube, if I didn't actively seek out these legal means to stop these people who basically defame me every day, why should someone else do it? I should be the one. If I want that, I'll do it myself and I'll seek legal help to do it. I'm not just going to start abusing YouTube's copyright system. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I don't want this happening, but someone is doing this. Someone is mass impersonating me and taking down YouTube's copyright system and hit this channel with these false strikes claiming that the introductions to my podcast are using the Eminem song My Name Is. They are not. They never have been. It's not that work at all that's being used in those podcast intros, okay? So here's what happened, because I want to give you the full story of how this all went down, all right?
Whatever, dude. It is what it is.
So I basically was streaming the other night and to my podcast, which I'm not. It claims that there's a company claiming the song, even though that company doesn't own the legal rights to the song. I looked into it. And Eminem's My Name Is currently licensed or owned by... What they have to do, essentially, is provide some contact information that's correct. It doesn't even have to be a valid claim. They just have to hit you with valid copyright... contact information. I know because this has happened to me before. I've had people hit me with copyright strikes claiming they worked for Rockstar Games, and they didn't. I had people hit me with copyright strikes claiming they worked for Ubisoft, and they didn't. It was just made up. Okay? So this has happened to me before, and I've had to get
how
it
bad is the connection
So,
right now?
in this case, someone impersonating a music
It says
company,
it's bad.
which they don't work for, so they're just making the shit up, but they have generalized information, and they spoofed the music company, and they hit me with this false copyright claim. So if you get hit with a copyright claim on YouTube, you have the ability to do what's called a counter notice. What a counter notice is you're going back to that company stating one of two things. Either you feel the claim is completely invalid, or you feel that you have the right to use the content that's being claimed anyway, and here's your legal defense. In this case, it's kind of bold. Number one, the song in question isn't being used. Number two, the company that's claiming me isn't the company that owns the rights to the song. Okay? And number three, I would have had a legal right to use it anyway because it's a transformative work. So it's all baloney. The whole thing is fake. So I basically hit it with a counter notice explaining all of this. Okay? I issued the counter notice. As I'm issuing the counter notice to the first strike, okay, a second strike hits the channel. So that's a completely separate strike now for the same song.
Pew, 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 pew.
That's bullshit. I've seen YouTube strikes before. For example, last year I was hit with false copyright strikes from a troll who was trying to basically do what's called what do they call it? It's like it's a bait situation. Oh, here's a piece of content that I made for you to use in your stream. Thanks. Okay. So I use it. Then months later, oh, I'm going to strike it down because you didn't have permission. Well, yes, I did. Okay. I have it in writing that you gave me permission. So what happened is that person tried to hit me with like 20 strikes, but they all grouped into 2. What YouTube is supposed to do, which they don't always do, and this is the problem with YouTube, is they don't.
No, you can only put 3 videos per strike. That's the max, I think. So I don't know. How do 20 strikes go into 2? How do 20 claims go into 2 strikes? Doesn't make sense.
Don't consistently even follow their own rules. If you get strikes for the same piece of content, you're supposed to get 1 strike for that content. So if someone is striking you for a song, for a piece of, anything, whatever it is, you're only supposed to get 1 strike per piece of content. YouTube hit me with 2. And I'm like, that's not even right. Like, the way they did it is wrong. I know because I've gotten this before. Each piece,
yeah,
like,
I know,
it should
it's
be 10
bad,
claims,
dude. I don't know
strike.
why. I'm trying to figure it out.
Not 2 claims, 2 strikes for the same piece of content. It doesn't even make sense. So I'm like, well, this is horrible because I can tell you exactly what's happening. Okay? This person who is lying and impersonating a music company basically
trying to figure
issued
it out,
like 100
brother.
single strikes.
Give me a minute.
And they're hoping they're all going to hit my channel and shut it down. Here's how YouTube works. If
No,
you
it's
get a
bad.
copyright
I could see it.
Nothing really happens. If you get 2 copyright strikes, still
it's in the
nothing
red,
really happens. And I know this sounds weird because people seem to be under this impression that if you get copyright strikes against your channel, you can't upload and you can't stream. I thought that too.
Paid my bill.
But last year, I had false strikes against this channel again from that troll, and nothing happened. I was still able to stream and I was still able to upload, no problem. So I guess YouTube, either this was a rule everyone thought existed and never did, or YouTube changed the system. I don't know if and when, but they did. Because last year, the same thing happened in the summer, and I was able to keep making content. Okay? So the same thing happened where it looks like I could still keep making content. I could still upload, because I was able to upload my Oblivion videos. I was able to do all that, no problem. It allowed me to keep doing it. So even though I had 2 strikes against the channel, I was still able to upload and do all my normal business. Okay? But if you get a 3rd strike, what YouTube then does is they suspend the channel. Okay? What that means is your channel disappears. All the content disappears. You now have to go through a legal process to get some of these strikes cleared up. And once they do, your channel will come back. All right? So that sucks because imagine if DSP Gaming just disappeared for a couple of weeks and there's nothing I can do about it besides go through a legal process, which takes time. It's not an overnight system. It's weeks. So obviously that's not what I want to happen. So I'm sitting there. And I see strike 1 already hit. I do a counter notice. As I'm doing the counter notice for strike 1, strike 2 hits. And I said, all right, so here's the deal. This is going to hit again. I mean, this person, whoever this is, doing this, has issued a bunch of individual strikes and essentially is trying to destroy my business. Okay? So what I did is I had to take extreme action. Now, you might say, well, why didn't you private all of your podcasts and streams and everything that ever used that intro? Well, I could, except there's a problem with that. When you private a video, it just means the public can't see it. But if there's already a copyright strike in the pipeline, it will still apply to your channel. I know this for a fact because in 2015, One of the first times I was ever really negatively affected by this issue. I had all my videos privated that I thought would be affected, and I still got a second copyright strike for it. So, privating does nothing. It doesn't help. It's already issued. You're screwed. Okay? The only thing you can do is delete your content. Now, I just want you to think about this. I've been doing this podcast daily since fall of 2021, and I started using that intro in July. I had to go through July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 10 months of podcasts and 10 months of archived broadcasts. And I had to delete content from my channel, deleting views, deleting likes. This is all content that counted towards DSP
Hopefully
Gaming,
the connection gets better.
that boosted this channel up and showed that there was engagement and viewership on this channel, and I was forced to delete it because it was my only short-term protection against getting a third additional strike on the channel, which would have suspended it. You see, there was literally nothing else that I could do.
That's stupid, Phil.
That's
If you're
terrible,
gonna
but that's
dispute
the
it,
only
why
way.
bother?
How do I
Why
know
bother?
that works? Because, again, I've done it before in 2015. This same similar issue happened in 2015. And that's what YouTube told me to do. They said the only defense is to delete the content on your channel that you think you're going to get a strike against. And that's what I did. So I went into panic mode. And I deleted hundreds of videos. Each video having around 1,000 or more views. Archived streams having thousands of views. Okay?
Right, Phil.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I have to start over too, dude.
It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts that this
I have to
happened, and I'm
delete
just
400 videos, Phil. And start from scratch. How about that?
It really upsets me. Let's just put it that way. It really upsets me. All right? This is work that I've done for the last year. These are shows that I built up. These are topics that people like to hear, right? This is not just me bullshitting every day. This is a lot of meaningful discussion that I have with my audience, Q&A. These are shows that likely over time would have gotten views, residual views, in the background. And now this is 10 months of my life deleted that I shouldn't have to delete. I did nothing wrong. I'm not using the song that's getting copyright strikes against it. It's completely false. And I have to delete 10 months of work because of a fucking troll. It's bullshit. Okay? And I'm tired of it. I really am. But it seems like YouTube just doesn't care. They don't. They just really don't seem to want any effort into anything. Everything has to be automated.
I don't understand where this guy is.
Too bad. If you get hurt by false things, who cares if it hurts you and your business and your life? We don't care. Right? We're a giant billion-dollar company. We don't give two shits about you or anybody else. It's disgusting is what it is, in my opinion. It's morally wrong.
What's up, Lux? Sorry about the connection.
When you're throwing around false DMCA claims, you're breaking the DMCA law.
I'm hoping it gets better in a minute. I don't know.
It's nonsense, okay? These need to be vetted. They absolutely need to. And by the way, I know for a fact that there are cases where YouTube does vet claims. I know it. I have it in writing. Let's put it that way. Anyway, so I had to delete all this content off my channel. So what is that going to do? I'll tell you what that's going to do. It deletes tons of views off my channel. It's going to make this channel once again be negatively affected. How? This channel will not show up in YouTube search algorithm now. Because I deleted a bunch of content. This hurts a channel. When you have a bunch of content removed from a channel, YouTube's algorithm says, oh, there's something wrong with that channel. That channel had stuff forcefully. Absolutely no defense against crimes on YouTube. Because the only people who can afford to get a lawyer are rich people.
It was my fault, dude.
Because we'll talk about this.
I'm an
by
idiot.
the way, I am seeking legal representation, and
I'm an idiot, dude. I was literally uploading a video to YouTube, like a moron.
I have already spoken with 2 different lawyers, just so you know, okay? And I'm going to tell you what happened as a result of that. Lawyers are incredibly expensive.
Moron.
You want to know the running rate of a standard lawyer? About $300 an hour. That's not an exaggeration. An average lawyer just to
No. It's better. It's better.
They will charge you $300
I had to switch the server.
So unless
thingy.
you're
We
rich,
should be good now. We should be good.
you can't actually protect yourself.
No. I'm right
which
here.
is
I'm right
bullshit,
here.
right? So that's what YouTube is under the impression. If you are rolling in dough, have a lawyer talk to us and maybe we'll discuss how broken our systems are and help you. But if you're not rich, we don't care. That's what they told. Essentially, that's what they're saying in YouTube chat support. Get a lawyer or we won't help you, okay? So that was number one. That's the first answer. The second thing I asked YouTube chat about was, hey, so since this is going on and I got these false strikes against me, and I even explained to them, I said, listen, if you look at the strikes, you can see that there's a music company that doesn't own the rights to the song that are claiming or hitting my video with the copyright claims or copyright strikes. In addition, my videos don't even have the song in them. It's a different song. So not only is the company incorrect, it's obviously a false impersonation, but also the content is not even in the video. So how can you tell me this is a valid complaint? And they said, well, of course, the YouTube chat support person doesn't do that. They said, we don't handle the complaint here. We have a copyright department. What you need to do is issue counter notices, and it's up to our copyright department.
They don't. How do you expect some random person in a call center to be like, oh, this is fucking Eminem's music, and this isn't Eminem's music? They're not equipped to do that, Phil. Come on, brother. Use your noggin.
Department to determine if the claim is valid or not. And if they outright can tell it's fake, they'll just get rid of it. But if they can't tell, if there's, what do they say? If you can't prove within a shadow of a doubt that it's fake, then they're just going to pretend like it's real because they don't want to deal with a legal issue. So they'll just pretend like the claim is real, even if there's
Yeah, and do you know what happened when I did the same exact thing and I went into YouTube chat and I was like, hey, YouTube chat, how can this fake person claim my videos? And they were like, you know what? You're right. We're going to look into it. So we'll get back to you. And then they got back to me. And you know what they said? They said, our special team looked into it. And it turns out all these claims are 100% valid and legally sound. That's what they told me. That's what YouTube said. They said the fake DSP claims were 100% valid, legal. They're all legal. Everything's good to go. They're all legally good. And then they also told me that I can just dispute them. And, you know, they'll go away. But YouTube will never admit to anything, to any faults, any liability. They will never, ever, 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 ever admit that anything is going wrong whatsoever. They'll fix the problem, but they will never admit to anything.
mostly evidence saying it's fake. They don't care. They want to protect their own butts. Okay? So,
yeah, I was uploading
basically,
something. I forgot about it.
get a lawyer.
Sorry.
I'm not shitting you. That's what I was
It's my
told.
bad.
Well, even if you know that this claim is fake and you have actual evidence, corroborating evidence to prove that this claim is fake, get a lawyer. Have the lawyer contact us. That's what I was told. I'm like, okay. And I told him, I said, you realize this is in writing, correct? Like, this conversation, I'm saving it. This is not, you're talking to me, I'm going to delete this. There's no evidence. I'm documenting our conversation in there. Yeah, all right. This is legal now. It's legally been said. Okay, this is what they want me to do. All right? So there you go. Now, this is so ridiculous. Okay? The third thing I talked to them about was what happens if DSP Gaming gets falsely shut down. Let's say a third strike hits. I said, I've deleted all this stuff, so I should not get hit with a third strike, okay? But what if a third strike hits the channel for something else, and the channel now gets suspended, all right? So here's how it works. Supposedly, if your channel gets 3 copyright strikes against it, and you have taken no recourse, like no defense against it, your channel shut down, and it will stay shut down forever unless you get the strikes removed somehow, okay? 3 strikes, you're out, essentially, all right?
You dispute, you disgusting pig. You dispute the strikes, they go away in 15 days, and then you get all your shit back. So there was no reason to, he deleted all these videos, dude. He's a fucking idiot. Dispute, that's it. No delete, no private, nothing. You dummy.
Now,
You just get your stuff back. That's it.
I have counter
Yeah.
notices in, and the counter notices.
And then people continue to strike you, then you just keep disputing. And then they keep striking you, then you dispute more. And then they keep doing it, and then you keep disputing. And you lose nothing except time, but it is what it is.
Were accepted and forwarded to the false claimant. All right. So I already have 2 legal processes in place to protect the channel. If a third strike hits, the channel will not be deleted. The channel will essentially just be suspended, which means once those counter notices clear in, they say it's 10 business days for when I did it, which would have been 2 days. Well, I guess yesterday would have been the first.
He really can't bear the thought of not being able to stream on this channel for a single day. He literally wants he needs that every dollar, dude, from every single day. He can't manage to not have a single fucking day off stream.
Business day, right? So you figure 2 weeks from yesterday, I guess. Then the channel will come back. Okay? So there you go. So it sucks. The channel would be gone for 2 weeks, but it would come back in 2 weeks. Now, I directly asked this YouTube chat representative, who's supposed to be your direct line to YouTube, on what to do in these situations. I explained to them. I said, I have other YouTube channels. 2 other ones. They're not really related to DSP Gaming. One is like a reacting channel, and another one is a channel that I used to use years ago and I haven't used. I said, could I use those channels in the meantime? Could I upload content? Could I live stream? And this person in writing stated to me, yes, you can. Yes, those channels will not be affected by the copyright status of DSP Gaming. That's what I was told. Now, I don't know if this person is correct or not, but that's what I was told in writing. Okay? I have it in writing. So, I'm to understand that, again, if we're in a situation where this channel gets suspended erroneously, I can still use my other channels to make content. Okay? Fair enough. I hope they're not lying to me. Why would they lie? Right? I mean, that'd be pretty stupid. I have it in writing. Legally, I can prove I did nothing wrong if I go to my other channels and they're like, oh, that's wrong. You can't use your other channels if you have copyright strikes against your other channel. And then they hit me with more stuff, like more suspensions or bans. I'd be like, what are you talking about? I have it in writing right here that it says I could have done it. Here it is. So, to my knowledge, if this channel gets suspended, I should be able to still do React content, and we would go over temporarily to KO Gaming and try to do daily live streams over there. And maybe upload the videos there too. I don't know. I don't know if anyone would even watch the gameplay videos if I uploaded them to KO Gaming. I really don't know. I don't know what would happen. I would hope people would move over there and watch the gameplay in the meantime, because I don't want to stop making content for you guys because I'm hit with false copyright strikes. That would be preposterous, right? So, that's what I was told. Now, I have this whole conversation documented. So, question...
The dents will follow wherever. It doesn't matter. The dents got you, Phil.
Number 1, how do I stop people from impersonating me and hitting everyone with false strikes on YouTube? Answer, you don't. You're not involved. The people getting hit with the false strikes need to either hit counter notifications or talk to a lawyer, have a lawyer contact us. You have nothing you can do. That was answer number 1. Question number 2, what about these false strikes I'm getting on my channel? All you can do is issue counter notifications. If you want anything further, have a lawyer contact us. That's what I was told. Question number 3, if this channel gets suspended for these false copyright claims, can I still use my other channels to make content? And the answer was, yes, you can. Do so. So I have it all in writing. I saved this whole conversation. All right? Then I reached out to a couple of lawyers, which I'm going to talk about in a moment here. Okay? So you guys know what's going on with that. Because I do have some information, some updates for you here. All right? In regards to that.
Copyright lawyer, Phil?
Anyway, worst case scenario, if this channel gets suspended and it's gone, all right, and I go over to my other channels and I try to make content there, and those channels get suspended, which shouldn't happen. I've been told by YouTube it won't. I've been given the go-ahead by YouTube to use the other channels. But if it happens because they don't know what they're talking about, then I'm going to have to temporarily go over to my old Twitch TV channel, which is twitch.tv/DarksidePhil, and probably do a couple streams there, a few streams there, just to make content. You know, it's my job. I can't not work. And then what we're going to have to do is try to figure out some kind of a solution. And the answer is not to stay on Twitch. I can tell you that right now. Twitch's limitations of what bitrate you can stream at, and Twitch's insanely bad moderation. You know, the reason I left Twitch is because I was sitting on a stream and they claimed that I said something racial that I never said.
You did. What do you mean bad moderation? You provide your own mods, dude. They're not modding your chat for you, you dummy.
And then I showed them I didn't, and then they unsuspended my channel, but they suspended it for no reason. There was no evidence I did anything wrong. It's very idiotic the way that company is run. All right, and I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to be on a business.
There's literal montages of you using hateful slurs on Twitch. So, you're just a liar, bro.
Where at any moment, someone's going to claim I did something, I didn't do it, and they just, oh, let's just suspend you now. Well, no, I'm not dealing with you. Okay? So, basically, I don't want to go there. It would just be temporary. All right? It wouldn't be permanent. It would be a temporary thing. And then what I would probably do is try another business. Some people are telling me there's this new place called Kick or something. I've never heard of it. But people are like, yeah, it's a new streaming website. A lot of content creators are giving it a shot. Would I try it? I probably would.
Hit up that Aiden Ross. Yeah, boy. We're going to do some slots, boy. Phil, we're going to do slots, huh? Hell yeah.
I would probably try it and see what it's like. Thing is, I don't know how it works. I don't know how easily I could even stream there. I don't know if OBS can even stream to it easily. You know what I mean? I don't know how that works. If it even can. I don't know how OBS works. And also, I don't know about their limitations. I don't know what's going to happen because, you know, what's their bitrate? Do they limit your bitrate when you stream over there? Or can you just stream as high as you want? Obviously, I'm streaming at 12,000 kilobits on YouTube now.
Do you even know what a bitrate is, Phil?
I want to keep at it. I don't want to have to nerve. If I go to Twitch, I immediately have to have my quality. I'm not even kidding you. Right now, this stream is 12,000 kilobits per second. If I go to Twitch, I have to stream at 6,500 kilobits. That's not even good enough for smooth 60 frames per second in 720p quality. Good? It's not even good enough for that, and that's what they're limiting you to do over there. It's preposterous how behind the times Twitch is. Okay? So, I would hope Kick will allow me to stream at a higher bitrate if I have to go over there. Now, the thing is, I don't want to go over there. I've been on YouTube for 15 years. I have built a community. I have built a business, right? My whole history is here. You know what I'm saying? And can you imagine if 15 years of my history is deleted off of YouTube because of crimes being committed against me? What I will tell you is this. If this channel does get suspended and doesn't come back for some reason, I will sue whoever I need to sue to get it back. I will 1,000,000% raise my hand right here and tell you, I swear to you, I will not allow 15 years of my life be erased off the internet because a company doesn't want to abide by the law, because a person does not want to abide by the law. I know I have done nothing wrong. I swear to you, I will not allow 15 years of work to go down the drain because these companies basically are not responsible legally. I refuse.
They're not. They're not responsible. Read the fine print, dude. You're a fucking baby, dude. Read the fucking fine print. You signed up for this shit when you signed up for YouTube, dude. So, stop crying, dude.
Okay? So, rest assured, there may be issues, there may be road bumps, there may be problems. But
you get what you fucking deserve.
This channel will not go away permanently. It will come back at some point. All right? I will commit that to you, and it doesn't even matter if it takes years of legal battles. I don't care. I will not allow DSP Gaming to be erased. All right? So I'm just making that clear to you all right now. Fair enough? So you don't have to worry. It may be a horrible, horrible situation to get through, but I'm not going to be deleted for doing nothing wrong. All right? So
Phil
anyway,
gets deleted. Deleted from the history books.
Here's the plan. I'm gonna keep
As you
streaming
should.
on DSP Gaming and do normal content. I'm still gonna be doing content for my sister channel, DSP React, as if nothing is wrong. I mean, yeah, things are wrong. At any moment, this channel could be suspended. Not deleted, but suspended. Because I already have those 2 counter notifications in the pipeline. Those are going to clear within 2 weeks' time. And therefore, then the channel will be fine again. But I am absolutely in jeopardy of being suspended. And it's bullshit. And it shouldn't be that situation, but it is. All right? So, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and continue as usual. All right? And there's, you know, if anything goes wrong and we have to go to Twitch temporarily, I will. And if that, you know, once we go there, if that's not working out, or if I feel like I want to try this Kick, we'll try Kick. And again, to upload videos, obviously, if I'm making new playthroughs, I want to upload the videos. I don't want to have this on hold. So if that means that I have to go to another website, such as whoever this other one is, Rumble or something, don't even know. But if I have to go there temporarily, right, I will do that. All right? So it's that simple.
It doesn't
all right?
matter. He'll
That's
go
what we're
wherever he
doing.
has to
We're
go.
not going to
Dude.
stop. I will tell you this again. I just told you one thing.
Phil will never stop, dude. He'll go anywhere that will take him. And when all those places run out, he'll make his own website and just stream independently.
I will not let DSP Gaming die permanently, and that is the truth. No matter what, this channel will come back at some point. And number 2, I will make another promise to you. I'm not going to stop making content. All right? My content is meaningful, positive, fun.
It's worthless. It's worthless.
So many.
Your content is worthless, dude. It actually is worthless. Like, your content is so bad. It's just bad. There's no punchline to that. It's really fucking bad, dude. The gameplay is terrible. Your reacting is terrible. It's boring. No legitimate person wants to watch it. It's just awful, you know? I don't know, man.
People tell me on a daily basis they're so grateful that I still am here after all the trials and tribulations that I have been through and all the bullshit that people have put me through over these years. People respect me for still sticking with it. People look up to me for sticking through these tough times.
No,
and
they
a lot
don't.
of people have even told me that they see me as
They
an
don't.
inspiration. Now, do you want to know the truth? I don't.
The truth is that you're fucking delusional. That's the truth. Those are all delusions. Delusions of grandeur, Phil. It's all fake, buddy. None of that is real. And I know that you know it's not real, but shit, the more you say it, I feel like you're starting to believe it.
I don't think any of that should be. I don't believe that at all. I don't think I'm anyone special or different than anybody else. I've always told you guys I see myself as a Joe average guy.
Sure.
Just having fun on the internet, making content with you guys on a daily basis.
Phil is just
period.
a normal guy,
I've never
man.
seen myself as anyone to look up to. But apparently it's the truth because I get these messages all the time from people saying, you know, please keep making content. Your content is meaningful. When I come to your channel and I unwind from a day away and I get to hear your unbiased
Does that sound
opinions,
real?
you know,
Does
your
that sound like a
truthfulness,
real
you're not
message?
just saying something because it's a paid advertisement or a shtick or an ad. You're not doing something just because you're getting paid for it. You're doing it because you have a passion for it, right? I very well could have been a much bigger content creator. I was a bigger content creator, but because I didn't become the kiss ass that a lot of other content creators did, the PG golden boy promoting content and shilling shit, that's why I'm the guy who's the whipping boy of the internet. Very truthfully, that's the...
No, because you're a fucking beggar, dude. Yeah, you don't shill, you just beg. It's worse, Phil. It's actually worse. It's way worse. Begging little kids on the internet for money is way worse than shilling fucking, you know, Rise of Dragons or whatever new stupid game is out. Who cares about that, dude? Who cares? But begging, you're scum, dude.
reason. Because I could have been a big guy with big protection from everyone around, and I always said, no, I'm not that person, all right? And I think a lot of people respect that and understand that. That's why I still have the viewer base I do 15 years later. Despite the fact that there's so many people on the internet that just want to be toxic and negative, there's people who love who I am and what I do. And I really appreciate that you guys allow me.
The people that love you have been indoctrinated into a cult.
To make a living doing what I do. I really, really, really appreciate that, okay? So, thank you. Thank you for that support. That's why I'm not ever going to give up. I am not going to let the malicious actions of someone committing crimes against me when I've done nothing wrong deter me from doing what I love or deter me from making meaningful content that helps others. You understand? If anything, when people like this do shit to me like this just motivates me to come back stronger. I want you to understand that.
You know, it's funny, Phil. I felt the same way, dude. I honestly felt the same way. When you you know.
This is exactly where my old moniker used to come from. When people crap on me and tell me, you're no good, you're this, you can't do that, you can't do this, that motivates me to redouble my efforts and do better. Do you understand? I am more motivated now than ever to keep making content and keep being successful. Even if it means that I'm successful at a very small level to a couple thousand people, which is really what it is. I probably have an active fan base of 10,000 viewers or less across the globe. But you know what? Those are...
Oh, now it's 10,000? That number has always been 5,000. He's doubled it now. Now his active viewers are 10,000. He's always said his active viewers were about 5,000 up until this point. Wow, that's crazy, Phil. You just gained 5,000 active viewers in your own mind. You're really doing some mental gymnastics there. You have 200,000 subscribers, brother. 200,000. 5,000, 10,000, it doesn't matter. Those numbers don't add up, bro. None of it adds up, bro. Your whole channel is fake, basically. It's all fucking propagated by fucking OIC and whatever other denthead wants to donate this week.
People who like what I do, they like that I cater the content to them, and they support it. That's enough for me. I have no aspirations of being a giant, successful content creator. I don't. I never had those aspirations. That when I started in 2008, it was a joke. It wasn't supposed to be something that was going to be a job. When I started in 2010, doing it as a job.
Still
in
a joke.
2011, when I got partnered with Machinima, it was just supposed to be me messing around playing games. I never thought people would tell me how meaningful this was. You know what I'm saying? I never understood that. And I, to some extent, I was kind of irresponsible back then with the things I said and did because I didn't realize the power that I wielded and how important what I did. What was I going to say? What I did for all that, for all those people. I didn't understand that, right? I just didn't understand that at all. So basically, the way I see it is business as usual. There was a point in my life where if something like this happened, I would have freaked out, all right? I would have completely started ripping my hair out of my head and raging. You would have seen me here screaming my head off. So angry, so upset, right? And I would have been using a million expletives and I would have been going nuts. But the thing is, I've been doing this for 15 years. Been there, done that, all right? I've been through this before, and likely I'll be through it again. I said it last year when this happened. It just sucks that in this case, I was forced to delete a...
He wants to do that, though, so bad. He wants to just go off like, you piece of shit, you motherfucker. I'm gonna find you. I know where you live. I miss those days, Phil.
Ridiculous amount of content. I had to delete 10 months of podcasts and archive streams because of this stupid use of a song that I wasn't even using. All right?
I still don't agree with that. I don't
It's
think
quite
you should have done
ridiculous.
that, dude.
And, excuse me. I'm not happy about it.
But
I'm also
it is quite hilarious.
not going to say, well, I'm going to be defeated by it. You understand?
That's actually a wing. That's a Wings right there. He pulled a Wings. Wings did the same thing, man, except Wings deleted every single video on its entire channel. That was crazy. I was like, wow, really? He deleted every single video. Wow. What a shame, dude.
So that's my attitude. So if this channel does get suspended, go to my other channels, DSP Reacts or KO Gaming or both. If those channels get suspended, all right, check me out on Twitter at They Call Me DSP. I'm going to tell you where to go, and likely it's going to be my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/DarksidePhil for some temporary streams. And then we will likely head over to other places, whether it be Kick or Rumble or whatever it is, until I can get my YouTube channels back, because they're going to come back. These channels are not going to be permanently removed or deleted for false copyright strikes. I absolutely refuse. If their legal process works, then it should take 2 weeks. If the legal process doesn't work, then I might have to sue someone. I don't want to, but if I have to, I will, and the channel is...
None of this is necessary, dude. He's just going to get it. They're going to, you know, they're going to put it through. He's going to get it back. They probably already put it through. And he's probably just, like, gaslighting and, like, just... He wants to go off on this rant, you know?
Going to come back eventually. So, never fear. However, it does suck that we're basically might have to bounce around. I don't want to bounce around. I want to be here where I've built a community for 15 years, and I want to continue to be here. Okay? Now, in the meantime, I have spoken with multiple lawyers. Okay? I have. And basically, I can confirm with you that YouTube does have a behind-the-scenes process for which they protect big content creators from this issue. Because you might say, wait a minute, Phil, you're small.
You think Phil has time?
Right? You're no one. You're affected by this. Are you going to tell me that these big content creators out there who definitely have their haters and definitely have their issues or whatever, right? You're going to tell me that they don't have the same issue? How do they not have their channels get hit with false copyright strikes and get taken down? The answer is because if you're big on YouTube and you make YouTube a lot of money, and likely you have money for a lawyer to pay them $300+ an hour, all right, you get extra protections. It's not fair, but it's true. It's bullshit in my opinion. That happened. How is that fair and equal treatment? That because someone is...
Phil, you're basically saying that'd be like if I was like, oh my god, that guy has a boat. Damn. Like, that's not fair that he can afford a boat and I can't. That's bullshit. Like, yeah, he gets a boat because he's got the money for the boat. Like, it's none of your business, dude.
Is big on YouTube and rich, they get protections, but not the other person.
Jealous,
so one
dude.
person
It's just jealousy.
gets protected from crimes, but not the other. Can you explain to me how in a court of law that...
Yeah, that person can afford private security and you can't. So, fuck off, dude.
Could be justified? One person, you're just, sorry, unprotected, just get hit by crimes constantly. Sorry, nothing we can do. Oh, big person who's rich? Okay, we'll help you. Wait, huh? I'm pretty sure in a court of law that's not going to fly. I'm pretty sure...
What are you, socialist now? What are you, communist, Phil? Come on. I thought you loved America. That's capitalism for you, baby. You know? You want capitalism, but you don't. You want it, but you don't. I don't want it. I hate capitalism. But it's the system we got, Phil. You know? That's what everything is built on here. Whoever has the most money has the best stuff and has the best situation, right?
Sure, legally...
Doesn't mean they're happy, but...
Any business should be giving the same level of attention to crime to any person that it affects. Okay? But the point I'm making here is that's why the big-ass YouTubers out there who have millions of subs, who get millions of views on every video, who are rolling in money and who make money big time on YouTube, don't get copyright strikes against them for bullshit like this. Because those people are protected. They have another air of protection and scrutiny. Where as fake strikes come in, people actually look at them and review them to see if they're legit or not, rather than just hitting them and saying, oh, now you clean up the mess. Okay? So, it's bullshit. It's not fair. But that's how the system is working right now. I would like to see that system change. I would absolutely positively, in the long term, like to see this whole copyright system change on YouTube because it's just not fair to the normal person. So the normal person can never actually try to use YouTube to make a living because at any point someone can commit crimes against them and they have no recourse. But if I'm rich, I'm okay.
Yes, that's exactly it, Phil. That's exactly it. You hit the nail on the head. That's exactly how it is. So why are you... everyone already knows it, though. Why are you explaining it? Why are you explaining it to us?
How does that make sense? So essentially, the whole idea of YouTube doesn't exist. You broadcasting yourself as a channel on the internet and showing your talent doesn't exist. You have to be a company going into it with a legal team to actually do it and not get malicious activities against you. It's bullshit. I mean, it's right there in the documented chat I had with YouTube. They said it twice. Get a lawyer. Have a legal representative contact us. But the legal representative is $300 an hour. So just to have them contact you, probably I'm going to owe them $1,000. What are you talking about? How is that fair? I'm supposed to be rich. Anyway, this sucks that it's happening. It is what it is.
I'm supposed to be rich.
I am going to seek some legal representation. All right? You know, the problem is,
you need to seek more than that. You need to seek mental help, dude.
I'm not made of money. And, you know, I just went through a bankruptcy 3 years
ago.
So I don't have good credit. It's not like I can
bowl
go out
for
there
Kelly.
and be like, yeah, I have all this money and credit that I can put against it to pay for it. I don't. All right? So we'll see what happens. Okay? And go from there. I don't, you know, again, I don't know what's going to happen, if anything. I don't know if anything will happen. It might just, you know, fall on its face and have no positive outcome from it. But at this point, since I'm in a situation where, where this is happening to me regularly. It happened last year. It's happening now. And I have someone apparently mass impersonating me, and YouTube won't even take care of it. I think this is something I have to do. And I very much like...
Now he's seeking legal help. Only when he's getting hit will he seek, you know? Fuck getting legal help. Someone's impersonating you and you don't seek legal help. But the second you fucking get a copyright strike, oh, let me go talk to a lawyer. You're such a slime ball, bro. Seriously. As long as it's not affecting me, I don't care. Put my fucking fingers in my ears, dude. You get what you deserve. I say it again, bro. You get what you fucking deserve.
Might have to seek help for it on the internet and do like a legal fund. And say, hey guys, I'm sorry, but I need help to do this. I can't afford it.
Oh, and here's the legal beg, too. Great. Here we go. Segue into legal beg. Now he's going to beg for money for his legal fund. This is going to be fucking beautiful. Great.
You know, I need help with it. Can you help me out? Can we do like a fundraiser or something to raise funds so I can pay for this freaking lawyer so we can get something done or get something off the ground, okay? So, yeah, I don't even know what else to say. That's kind of where we are.
Dude,
so to recap, here's the recap.
Fucking sad, bro.
I'm not issuing copyright strikes against anyone. Those accusations are completely false. It's not happening. I proved my innocence about a month ago on my freaking birthday. I showed everyone it's not me doing it. But my trolls are so stupid that they don't believe it because they believe insane conspiracies just like they have all along. So they're blaming me for the actions of some malicious third party who no one even knows who it really is.
We're blaming you because you're complicit because you just let it go, dude. Everybody already knows who it is, you know? And then on top of that, you tried to turn us all against each other by saying it's one of us when you already know who it is and you've already acknowledged who it is. That's why everybody's upset at you, Phil.
YouTube's copyright system is broken and is granting these strikes even though they're not legit, and I have no way to stop them because according to YouTube, I'm not involved in the process. It has to be the people getting stricken with the fake strikes that deal with it, and they need to seek a lawyer. That's what I'm being told. So because this is happening and I have no control over it, I'm now being hit with false copyright strikes for music I'm not using in my videos, and I had to delete a ridiculous amount of videos to stop my channel from getting a third strike and getting suspended. This sucks because this hurts the channel. I've lost the entire 10 months of work that I had with the Level 1 podcast, and it killed this channel in views and likes.
Well, I guess that now that the tractors are tired of eating themselves, they're going to eat you.
And likely now all the statistics on this channel have tanked, and it's not going to show up in YouTube search. So all I'm going to be able to rely on is my hardcore viewers. That's it. No one else is going to find this channel for a while now, because this is the same thing that happened to me in 2015, and it took like 2 years for people to even say, hey, look, your channel's in search again. Okay? This is shit. But there's nothing I can do about it because this is YouTube's legal system. All right? I've put in the counterclaims, or excuse me, the counter notices. Those are going through, and within 2 weeks, those should clear, and then this channel will be back to normal. But in the meantime, if any more false strikes hit this channel, it will be suspended, and there's nothing I can do about it. So we might have to go to my other YouTube channels, DSP Reacts or KO Gaming, and use those in the meantime. I've been told in writing by YouTube I'm legally allowed to do that. If that is a lie and that screws up, okay, then instead of that, we're going to have to go elsewhere. Whether it means stream on Twitch temporarily or try one of these new third-party sites like Kick or Rumble or both, whatever it may be. All right? But in the meantime, I'm going to do my absolute best to get this channel cleared up. I'm going to keep trying to use this channel every day for work like usual. Nothing's going to change there unless I have to. And yes, I am going to seek some kind of legal representation at this point to figure out what is going on and how I'm supposed to protect myself, because this is absolutely ridiculous at this point. That just because I'm not rich, I'm going to be treated differently. That is not acceptable to me, and I'm pretty sure that's not legal. All right?
Did you just hear that? Just because I'm not rich, I'm being treated differently? Yes, Phil. How? What? Yeah, poor people get treated differently than rich people, Phil. You didn't know that? Was that just, Jesus Christ. I'm being treated like a simpleton here, like, yeah, dude, YouTube treats everybody the same pretty much. I mean, unless you're fucking, I don't know, Mr. Beast or PewDiePie or some shit.
So I'm going to see what happens. And again, hopefully, this channel does not get suspended or shut down. And I could continue to just do normal content on it like I do every single day. All right? This is preposterous what is going on. All right? That's about it. That's about what I have to say, guys. Okay? So, it's that simple. It's not really simple, is it? It's pretty convoluted. It's pretty bullshit. But that's what I'm going through. All right? Now, right? I'd love to say, hey, guys, let's do the schedule. Let's do all this. Like, we don't know what's going to happen, right? Like, I would love to tell you guys right now, hey, here's my weekly schedule for the week. Let's do it, right? But
chill, bro.
Who knows what's going to happen, right? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know if I'm going to get through this stream. I'm not even kidding you. Like, at this point, you get to the point where you're paranoid, where I'm sitting here, and I'm like, gee, should I keep clicking refresh on my page to see if another bullshit strike hits the channel and shuts me down? You know what I mean?
And this is what everybody's been dealing with, dude. So that's what you get, dude. Like, you should have did more, dude. You should have did more. You should have fucking reached out to more people. You should have lawyered up earlier. You should have tried to stop this guy from impersonating you. But you didn't. You know why you didn't? Because, you know, this shit's affecting us, right? The people who don't like you. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right, Phil? But it never works out like that in the end, buddy.
Like, should I keep doing this? Should I keep clicking and looking? It's stupid as hell. It's just dumb. And I'm honestly, you know, it wears you down, man. You're so stressed out over this. For what, man? Right? Anyway, so we're gonna act normal. What else can I say, right? We're gonna try to act normal. What can you do? If you're a viewer and you like my content, what can you do?
You can donate
Honestly,
to my legal fund
the best way
to fight these false copyright strikes.
Like everything is fine and just business as usual. That's all I can say. The best way to get through this is to be like, all right, yeah, is it upsetting? Of course it is. We don't want to see 15 years of work be deleted off of YouTube or suspended for any period of time, correct?
I do.
But at the same
I
time,
would love to see that, dude.
what can we really do about it right now? You know? Honestly, what can we honestly do? Not much. And so, you know, it is what it is. Move forward positively, hope for the best, and just pretend like nothing's different, right? Please come enjoy my streams. Please come enjoy my on-demand videos. Please, if you can, support them like we always do.
Please donate. Please,
you know,
tip.
if it comes to the point where I am taking extra steps, and let's say, for example, yeah, I'm going to hire a lawyer
legal
to
fund
do work for me.
Legal fund,
to
baby.
handle this.
Give me money. Give me money.
I will
Give me
let you
money.
know,
Give me money.
and
Give
if
me
I
money.
need
Give me money. Give me money.
Financial help with that, and we do a legal fund kind of a deal, I will let you know. Right now, we're not at that point yet, but I'm working towards it. All right? So, you know, that's where we are. I don't want the attitude to change around here. I don't want people to think, oh, we have to rally and do this. There's nothing you can really do. Honestly, just enjoy. Enjoy the content while it's here. Enjoy the content and hope that it doesn't go away, because I don't want it to go away. It shouldn't go away. You know, honestly, legally, I'm in the clear here. I'm in the right. I've done nothing wrong at all. So
he said that so many times
just
over the past
continue
couple
forward
days, yeah.
as much as we can and hope for the best. All right. And that being said, it's now time to do the schedule for the week. All right. Today we're about to try the Street Fighter 6 demo on Xbox Series X. All right. I've downloaded it, and we're gonna do character creation, and I'm gonna take a while. All right. A while to create my character, because this is a character that's going to carry over to the final game in early June. So I want to make sure the character is what I want, you see? So we're going to take a bit to do it. It's not going to be, oh, Phil does it for 5 minutes and jumps into the game. We're going to take a while creating this character, and I'm going to do it interactively, and I know you guys are going to talk, and we're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time doing it, all right? And then after that, we're going to jump into the game. For what I understand, there's about an hour of content in the demo. Not a lot, but about an hour. So we're going to enjoy that hour of content, whatever it may be. If there's extra time, all right, then after the fact, we will do some Q&A or relax or whatever we want to do. But that's the main stream today, is the Street Fighter 6 demo, all right? Then, tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it's the continuation of Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. This has been a great playthrough so far. I'm having a ton of fun with it. Really, I am. It's a great game that I never did a playthrough of for YouTube before, so it's my first ever playthrough. I'm enjoying the job system. I'm enjoying the interactive, you know, portion where we're talking and you're helping me out with that. Okay? So I hope you'll join me for that tonight. Tomorrow, Friday, it's the premiere of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I have not yet bought or purchased the game. You know, if things were actually normal, I probably would have already. But honestly, everything's been screwed up these last couple of days for me. So I'm going to try to do that by the end of today. All right? So Star Wars Jedi Survivor all day tomorrow. First and second streams. Okay? So Saturday, it's React Day. So that means on Saturday, it's DSP versus the Internet, my React show over on DSP React, my sister channel. That's where I react to the clips that you guys have been submitting all week long. Any members of that channel, by the way. So thank you to any members who've done that. And I can't wait for that show. It's a fun weekly show we do. And then Saturday night, here on DSP Gaming, we're going to do another stream of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Okay? Sunday, it's a big special event over on DSP Reacts. All day long, we're going to be reacting to the Internet Historian YouTube channel. All right? And
boring.
During that event, you're going to vote live on which videos of Internet Historian I'm going to be watching first. There's going to be voting of 4 or 5 different videos, including, let's see, The Fall of 76, The Engoodening of No Man's Sky, The Cost of Concordia, The Place Between Area 50 and Area 52, and what was the last one? There's one more, and I'm forgetting it. Oh, the Firefest video, okay?
So he just dropped in right above me. Okay, whatever, dude.
Yeah, basically, those are the 5 videos you guys will be...
I'm pretty sure this guy's cheating.
You know, voting on. Okay? So, we'll see. It's going to be fun. Something different, a different kind of React event where I'm reacting to stuff that's not YouTuber drama. It's completely different kind of content. And I'm excited to do some reacting to that all day on Sunday. On Monday, we get back to normal gaming. Likely it's going to be more Star Wars Jedi Survivor on the first stream. And then the late stream is going to be more Oblivion Shivering Isles DLC. And then Tuesday's up in the air. On Tuesday for variety, if you'd like me to go back to Elden Ring for a day, I'd be more than happy to do that. If not, we could do more Jedi Survivor. And then that night again, we could either do Oblivion or we could do Final Fantasy V, whatever you guys see fit. And then the week after that, it's going to be more of a balance between new releases and stuff like that. Because then all the, special React content will have calmed it down. All right? Now also, coming up in May, my special Street Fighter 6 Hype Event Marathon is coming. This is an idea we came up with the other day. At some point in May, I think we had said roughly it was going to be like the 21st. I'm not exactly sure because now I've forgotten the date again. But it's going to be one of those final weekends of May on a Sunday. Probably May 21st. I'm looking at it right now. All right? It's going to be a special all-day-long event where I'm going to be doing a variety of content. There's going to be special challenge runs in old school Street Fighter. And you're going to pick the characters that I'm playing in those games. There's going to be tier maker rankings, where we're going to be doing fighting game themed tier makers. Perhaps we'll be rating fighting game franchises. Maybe we'll be rating Street Fighter games within Street Fighter franchise. Maybe we'll be rating characters in fighting games. I don't know. But we're going to do tier maker stuff that's all related to fighting games. My wife is going to actually make a few recipes out of the Street Fighter cookbook. All right? And she's going to be putting those recipes, making those recipes for that day. And I'm going to be eating those on the live stream and taste testing them for you guys. So Street Fighter food related to the different Street Fighters and their cultures and stuff. Okay, that's kind of neat, right? And other stuff too. It's going to be a great variety event, and that's coming up around May 21st. Don't set that in stone, but that's the rough time right now, the tentative time that we set for it coming up. Okay? And then, of course, in May, there's tons of different games coming out. There's Redfall. There's Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I think there's a new Amnesia game. There's a ton coming out in May. So pretty much every week we're going to have new release content that we're playing. All right? So just so you guys know.
The legal fund is going to be huge, dude. He's going to need a lot of money from these dents for this shit.
So there you go. That's the schedule, the rough schedule. All right, everybody? I hope that sounds good. Again, this is all tentative, dependent on this channel working, dependent on my other YouTube channels working. All right? What I would like to do, once again, I'd like to clear up a couple of common misconceptions, questions that people have been asking. For example, some people are like, well, I heard that, like, LTG and Keemstar were banned on one YouTube channel, so then they went to another YouTube channel and made content, and then that channel got banned too. So how is it that you're saying that if DSP Gaming gets suspended and you go to another channel that you can make content?
Well, I'm pretty sure LTG got banned for TOS, so that's probably why.
There. From my understanding, that's because they had violated the YouTube terms of service. For example, Keemstar had been banned from YouTube for harassment and bullying. I don't know actually what LTG was.
Well, that doesn't make sense then, Phil, because Keemstar is still on YouTube, so Keemstar is not banned, actually.
Doing, but apparently he also was a terms of service violation, and that's why he was removed. And it's different if you're breaking community guidelines on YouTube. All right, YouTube sees that as, you've broken our rules. That's offensive. You're not allowed to make content on the site at all. If you're hit with copyright issues, like false strikes, as long as apparently you're in a dispute against those, like if you're doing the counter notices or whatever, supposedly you're supposed to be able to make content on other channels. Now, I don't know if it's true. I'm telling you what YouTube told me in that chat. But who knows? Maybe they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what to say. That's what I've been told by YouTube. And again, people who I guess weren't listening earlier, they're saying things like, if you have copyright strikes against you, you can't stream and you can't upload. I'm telling you that's completely false. That's not true. The truth is that...
Dude, this guy's been so fucking lucky, dude.
Content. I think what happens is if you receive...
How does he keep getting to, like, one shot and, like, living?
They will shut down that stream. Okay? and then you have to start a new stream or whatever. And maybe if you get hit with a real strike against a stream, then maybe you lose your ability to stream. I don't know. I'm just telling you. I thought that you would lose the ability to upload and stream. I thought that if you got strikes, but then last year during the summer, I told you I had those false strikes from a troll, and I was still able to keep making content. And I was like, well, I guess they've changed it, or it never was. It could have been just.
Well, I guess it's probably that way for partners, and because I'm not able to stream with any active strikes.
It's just an urban legend, right? It could just be that
it's not. It's just for
it
partners.
Never really was that. I don't know.
It's just
I really have no clue. But I'm telling you, I'm here right now streaming. I'm here right now uploading, and there's 2 strikes against this channel that are in the counter notification status. So
partners only, baby.
Whatever,
partners
I guess.
only.
I don't know what else to say. That's the evidence right there, right?
Why hasn't this guy healed yet, dude? He's still
Anyway,
one shot.
that's that. Now, what else are we going to do on today's podcast? Yesterday was my day off, all right? Let me tell you guys something. I am so happy yesterday was my day off. Really. I needed the day because with all this shit going on, like really, with all this shit going on, I needed to be away from all the drama and stress of the internet. And I'm glad that I was able to step away and have a day separate from all of it and just relax with my wife. Not to say that it was a relaxing day. It was a very hectic day for us. We had a million things that we had to do yesterday. And so we were out and about for most of the day. But what I can tell you is I was with my wife pretty much the entire day. And we had a good time together, which is really what it's all about. It's not really about what you're doing. It's who you're with. And
what did they do?
It was a really meaningful day. I don't really have much to say about the day because some of the stuff was private stuff that you don't need to know about. But what I can tell you is that we had a nice meal out. We went to a ramen restaurant. And we got an order of takoyaki, which are fried dumplings with octopus inside. And they're actually covered in a sauce, and they're sprinkled with some of that flaky salmon. You ever seen those salmon flakes? I forget what it's called. There's a word for it. So we had some of that, and then we had ramen. I had a ramen that actually had yuzu grapefruit. Yuzu is a Japanese grapefruit. So I had one that had a yuzu flavoring in it. My wife had one that was more a savory, spicy broth. And it has noodles, it has various veggies, I think it's bamboo shoot they cut up and cook.
The only thing that's ever good with Phil is food. Phil loves food, man.
It's like in there. And a soft-boiled egg that was...
Like, he'll go into the most minute detail describing the food. Like, it was moist, succulent. It was dripping right off. It was so delicious. Like, just really gets into it,
Marinated in soy sauce. Oh, it was so good. I absolutely love real, authentic Japanese ramen.
How did that miss?
And that's what we got. So it's a good restaurant that does it around here. So we had a good dinner out for the first time. We haven't had a dinner out in a long time. And it was nice to not be sitting at home ordering DoorDash.
See ya.
But instead being able to go out and having a nice day with my wife. It was very much appreciated. But outside of that,
must be
not much else really to speak of. It was a very busy day. We were out most of the day. But what I can do is I can tell you these things affect stuff. They absolutely do. So we had plans of something. We've been planning to do something for a long time.
Broke, but eating like a king. That's right.
As a result of these false strikes hitting the channel and the fact that this channel could get shut down. Here's the real concern with this channel getting shut down. All right.
The real concern is that you're not going to make as much money because you're not going to be able to stream on your main channel. So not as many people are going to come.
I have 15 years of content.
Why is this guy in first person?
13 years of content. This channel was made in 2010.
What is he? What are you?
On this channel. And even though I make the majority of my content today, and this is what makes me money, correct? My live streams,
why is he in first person?
Dude,
what?
This is primarily where all my income comes from. It's memberships, super chats, super stickers, tips. This is where my most of my income comes from. But there's still money that I make on the back end on ad revenue, on the absolutely tremendous body of work that I have put onto this channel in the last 13 years. There are residual ad revenue that I get from people watching my videos, okay? If this channel gets suspended, then sadly, I lose that. You understand? Like, could I keep streaming on another channel? Could I keep streaming? Could I go to Twitch? Could I go to Kick? Yeah, I could. And yes, those streams, obviously, I'll still be making some money on, and that's good. Obviously, I'll still be able to have some income. But I'm not going to get any credit or any additional views or ad revenue on any of the content on this channel while it's suspended. And that could hurt me very dramatically, because that's background stuff that I earn every month, that I've earned with the big body of work that I've put out, and it could just be gone in an instant if this channel is not visible anymore. And that's not fair, right? So that's really the major concern.
It's never fair,
with the whole
Phil.
suspension
It's never
deal,
fair.
is that I lose my income. A big chunk of it will be going away, okay?
And that's exactly what I said. You're going to lose money. You're going to lose money, dude.
Oh, excuse me. And the thing is, again, I keep telling you guys this. Like, I'm so appreciative of how much you guys support me and my content. I really am. I hope you understand that. I don't want to sit here and be asking you guys,
Look at this guy in the car, dude.
so now because DSP Gaming is suspended, please support me even more. No, I don't want to do that. You guys are supporting me so tremendously much as it is.
Folded
to
him
allow
like a
me
wet towel.
To do what I love for a living. I feel like you can't get blood from a stone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are already supporting me so much. For me to sit here and make it about, oh, I need your support. Why? Why? Why is it you? It's not you. That's the problem. You guys have been so amazingly positive and supportive in my life. It's not fair to ask for more. You know what I'm saying? It's just not fair to ask for more. What's fair is that you abide by the law. What's fair is that people don't commit crimes against me. That would be fair. But that's the concern, because I know that's what some people are wondering. Well, if you can just go somewhere else, then what's the big deal? That's the big deal. So anyway, the reason I'm bringing this up is, like, we had plans that we were going to do something yesterday, or at least get something going that we've been planning on do for months. But it costs something to do, and we couldn't do it. And now we don't know when we can. Again, it's like our life is on hold again. For what? What did I do at all?
I'll tell you what you did. And you should also tell Kat that all that fucking money went to WWE champions, bro. You could have had money for that trip. You could have had money for whatever it is you needed, but shit, you could be sitting pretty right now, dude, if you didn't spend all that money on WWE champions, man. Man. It's all your fault, Phil. It's all your fault, buddy. 100%. You wasted it all.
That would cause our lives now to be affected, and my life's on hold. Right? It's bullshit. No, not the zoo.
And now your life's on hold, bro.
We're talking, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I can't go to the zoo. No, it has nothing to do with the zoo. I'm telling you, it's bullshit. This is stuff that, stuff that no one needs to know about, private stuff. And now my life is supposed to be in fucking suspension mode because someone committed crimes against me. It's like bullshit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of our lives being affected so negatively when we didn't do anything. It's just not fair.
You did everything, Phil.
I'm tired of it. So it sucks because I would have loved to tell you good stuff. If nothing had happened this week, I probably would have had a nice story to tell you this week. I have nothing to tell you because it was us running around doing busy work.
You deserve it, Phil.
All day and basically not doing what we wanted to do. It's bullshit. So it is what it is. All right. All right. Anyway, that was our day off. It was essentially running around all day, but at least we got to spend time together, and we did have a good ramen dinner. Okay. Good. Now,
you don't deserve a nice trip, bro.
I'm just trying to think. Like, what else do I want to talk about before we get to shout-outs? Because we have some shout-outs to do here today, and thanks to anyone who supported this stream, as usual. Again, best way to handle this, everything's just business as usual. Understand? Don't let it affect us in a negative way. Just keep moving forward positively. Never give up. I'm not going to. I know it sounds cheesy, because it does sound cheesy. But again, when every time that someone tries to do horrible things to me, it just makes me more motivated to keep going and understand I'm not giving up. I'm not throwing in the towel. I'm not going to stop doing what I love and what you guys tell me has meaning. Because people, for some reason, won't stop breaking the law to try to stop it. I'm not going to let them win. And I'm not going to let this channel go away. It's going to come back no matter what happens. It will still be here eventually. All right? Okay. We have one game news story. Apparently, there's a regulatory body in the UK that has blocked the Microsoft and Activision
All right,
purchase,
we're moving past this shit,
citing
dude, finally.
cloud gaming concerns. But the weirdest part is it doesn't even make sense.
This guy's in the dumpster,
like,
bro.
Experts are like reading it and they're like, no, it really doesn't make sense. I don't think they know what they're talking about. So Microsoft is going to appeal
he's
the
about
decision.
to get dumpstered, though.
But once again, the whole Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard thing is now on hold again. And it's not saying that it's not going to go through, but this is now probably going to cause significant delays in the process again. And now everyone's upset, right? And they have a right to be upset. What is it with all these regulatory bodies not understanding how it works? If there was like a legit reason that made sense, but, oh, it's a monopoly. Actually, no, it's not. Sony's a bigger company than fucking Microsoft in the gaming space, so how can you possibly say this would be a monopoly, right? Oh, by the way, Microsoft is already saying they're offering big games like Call of Duty to be cross-platform anyway, so there's no way you could even qualify it as a monopoly. So now they're saying, what do they call it? Cloud gaming could be affected. What the fuck are you talking about? Cloud gaming? Did you not see that Google Stadia just failed? Who the fuck is cloud gaming? what? How is
Cloud
this a concern
gamers or
for
cloud
any
gaming?
person with a brain? Like, is it, what the fuck is going on? It's like I'm a regulatory body, but I know less about the thing I regulate than anyone else on the planet. Like, what? Cloud gaming.
Hey, don't hate on cloud gamers,
I think
bro. Come on.
They may think, hold on a second here. I think they might think this is cloud gaming. That you scream at the sky and video games are played somewhere. They're like, how do you even understand what this is? What? Anyway.
It's cloud gaming. Cloud
Anyway,
gaming.
That's really the story. There's really nothing else to say. Everyone's like face palming and like, are you kidding me? How could you literally shut down the purchase as a regulatory body when your reasoning doesn't even make sense? So now, of course, again, there's going to be a big appeals process. It's going to take forever. All right, guys. Let's get the shout-outs. And this is going to be long. I told you this podcast is going to go long. Just expect it to. It's fine because the demo is quite short, so it's not a huge problem. Okay. Let's start on the YouTube side of things.
Okay.
We have Fire7672 who re-upped their membership for 16 months. Says, Honda slammed them all, Phil. Ha ha ha. I wish. If only it was that simple. If only I could put on an adult diaper like Honda wears and walk in and just start Honda slamming everything around me, and that would solve life's problems. If that was that simple, I probably would do that. Quite frankly. But it's just, sadly, it's just not that simple.
It is that simple.
Just don't
I
solve
would.
any problems besides incontinence. Luckily, that's not a problem for me yet. Maybe someday. People are freaking out because I guess we hit 100 likes. We did, and they want to see a celebratory bubble blow. They're very upset with me that I have not done the celebratory bubble blow. Well, I was a little busy, but I guess now. By the way, these bubbles are almost out. Luckily, I have many more. I just have to find them. I think they're in my closet downstairs. So let's do a celebratory bubble blow. Put my phone away so it doesn't get covered in it. Ah! Oh, my eye! Right in my eye. Just my luck. Alright, let's continue. Dragon Ball Raging Boner did a super chat and says, you shout on Twitch so much, now you're going to go back to it, laughing out loud. As I said, if I do go back to Twitch, it's just a temporary thing. It's not.
I brought that up too.
Any intention of staying there. Their quality of stream is terrible. 6,500 kilobits is so inferior for what you would need to do in the modern day for gameplay streaming. And the fact that they have not improved shows that they don't care. They do not care about what anyone is streaming on their platform. All they care about is the bucks that roll in while they do it. So it would be a very temporary thing until I got myself possibly set up on another platform. Like people are saying to try out Kick or whatever it is. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay? Clyde Fan did a super chat saying, sorry you had to delete all that content. Well, thank you. Yeah, that's 10 months of work. 10 months of podcast that people should have been able to watch at their own leisure, at their own pace, over time, and enjoy. There should have been residual income from that, and it's all gone. And now those views are gone, those likes are gone, it's all gone. That's bullshit. You know? So, let's hope for the best, but, you know, it is what it is. Sepaternal did a super chat his opinion on Wings Boogie fight. Wings Boogie, just listen to this. Opinion on Wings Boogie fight being rigged. Wings Boogie fight. That's what you're calling it? Wings Boogie fight? It's not like Wings of Redemption versus Boogie
dude, come on.
Exposition boxing match. It's called Wings
trash.
Boogie fight. So, and my opinion is I don't care. I have nothing to do with it. I don't give a shit. Snow Carl.
I already have that, dude.
For 11 months, and I hope you defeat the boss. No, I hope you defeat. I don't know why I said boss. You defeat the boss. Hope you defeat the trolls. Thank you. Monk. Re-up the membership for 9 months. Just keep going, Phil. How is your family? Well, I mean, how do you think? Let's be honest here. What do you think? Stressed out, right? We're tired of this. We are tired of our lives being put on hold and having things negatively affecting us that we didn't do. Again, it's not like this is
our lives. What?
You know, actually saying you've done something horribly wrong and now it's time to get punished for it. This is a blatantly false accusation. There's 2 seconds of research show you that the whole thing's false. The song in question isn't being used in my video. The company supposedly claiming the song isn't the company that owns the rights to it. So, how on earth can you say that this is a legit claim? It's just not fair. And we had plans. We had things that we had been planning on doing for a while. And yesterday was the day to do them. And now we can't do them because of this going on. It's bullshit.
Oh, boo-hoo, dude.
All right? I've had enough. So there's your answer. Shell Ryukin did a super chat. He says, been a fan since the Street Fighter 4 days. Keep up your good work. Don't let negativity get to you. Akuma Baby. So correct. Akuma Baby. Thank you, Shell Ryukin. You're the latest super chatter, so I'm going to put you on the leaderboard. Skylar Dark, who apparently has re-upped their membership, but I don't think so. I think that was just the... They had gotten a gifted one recently, and they clicked the thing to do it, because there's literally no new members today, so none of these have actually been new memberships today. Any chance you could show the strike? Why? What's the point? No one believes anything I say or do anyway. I showed you my cue to show you guys
us or it's not real, dude.
Down, and everyone says it's bullshit, it's fake, it's not enough
Show
evidence.
us or it's not real, dude.
You know what I'm saying? There's literally no point in showing anyone anything ever, because no matter what, I'm somehow in the wrong and I'm a liar. I fabricated this. I'm some kind of a crazy wizard who can make fake screens up and can do all. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just no point.
He's a wizard.
In doing
You're a wizard, Harry.
I can tell you, and the thing is, my viewers, who are the people I care about, my actual fans and viewers will believe me. I'm not looking to justify myself to anyone but my fans and viewers who trust me. I don't care about anybody else. I'm not going to win over any other common opinion because everyone else is so dumb, I hate to say it, with their heads up their own asses about online drama and controversy and conspiracy and bullshit that they're too far gone. You know, they just are. They're too far fucking gone to see reason. I learned my lesson about that back in March. All right? So I'm done trying to convince anyone on this internet of anything that I say or do. I'll tell you what's the truth. You believe it if you don't, and if you don't, too bad. Not a big deal. Oh well.
Phil
moving on.
Only speaks the truth.
You're not my concern. I'm not here to win over some giant crowd. If I showed you right now, there's no reason I can't show you the copyright claims. There's literally no reason to not. Except that doesn't matter. It won't affect anything. My viewers already believe me, and other people don't. So it does nothing. Effectively, it's just do more work.
Oh, that's convenient,
nothing, right? Why? Okay. By the way, I got a frog in my throat. That is something I did buy, the air filters for my home, and I am going to install them today. And likely tonight, I'm installing the air conditioners. Because right now, I can tell you, it's hot in here. Like, the sun is beating outside. And tomorrow, it's supposed to get up to something like 80-some degrees here where I live. It's going to be a scorcher tomorrow for this time of year. And when it's 80-something degrees outside, that means it's almost 100 degrees in my office. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to need the air conditioner on. So tonight, likely between my streams or after my late stream, I'm going to install. It's going to be a pain because my blinds don't work anymore. So I actually can't, like, I can't lift them up to install the air conditioner. So what I have to do is somehow put the blinds behind my back, stand there with the ductwork and tape it and get it all in. You know, with the blinds on my back, and then fuck with the blinds after. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. It's gonna be a major pain in my ass to get this to work this way. But here we go again. You know, how am I gonna? Do you really think I have money now to go buy new blinds with all this going on? At any moment, my channel could get suspended, and then my money is in limbo.
Dude, he uses any chance he can get, anything he can possibly use to fucking beg for more money, dude. He fucking uses it immediately.
All this residual money that I should be making on ad revenue and things could go away. I can't go spend money on blinds right now, you know? So, no, Dave. He says, can't you take them down, put them back up? No, they're all in there. They're screwed in and everything.
You weren't going to spend money on blinds anyway, bro, so shut up.
What would happen if I tried to disassemble and reassemble that shit? That shit would be destroyed. All the gear, there's like a gear inside that when you pull it up and down, it doesn't even spin. It's busted, completely busted. It's like fraying the fucking wire and shit. I'm like, Jesus, that thing really, it's a piece of junk. Really what I need are blackout curtains. I need to get blackout curtains for this window. But, again, something else I can't spend money on right now. So anyway. Yeah, later tonight I'll be installing the air conditioners, it looks like, in the home, because this weekend's going to be hot here. Returnal to the Super Chat says, have you had enough? I've always had enough. I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm tired of it. You know? It's like every once in a while you could put up with some bullshit, but when it becomes a constant, that's when it's just enough. When do I get to have a life? Really? When do I get to have a life? Where I can do normal stuff and have a, you know what I mean? It's hilarious because people say shit like, hey, Phil, are you ever going to...
Is this when you blame the fact that you can't afford to, like, take your wife on a honeymoon, you can't afford a birthday present for your wife, you're gonna blame all that shit on fucking trolls? Come on, dude.
Have kids? How the fuck could I ever have children?
Oh, here we go. He's gonna blame the fact that he can't have kids on trolls.
How could I bring another human onto this life that relies on me for support, for protection, financial support, you know, everything, love and affection, and then at any moment, these fucked up things can happen and take everything away that I have. It's like, how could I even, you know what I mean? How could I have a kid? I would never even be given that ability. You understand? It would be incredibly irresponsible. But this is the kind of things people don't want to talk about, right? Oh, no, it's fine.
They'll get harassed.
He's not entitled to a life, I guess, to a normal life. Right. All right.
Jesus Christ, Criming River. Pity me, dude. Pity me. Like,
tips.
What the fuck?
Thank you to anyone who's tipped this morning. Let's take a quick look here.
Pity me, I'm Phil Burnell.
Someone tipped $1 and says, maybe make a brand new YouTube channel. I mean, it wouldn't do anything. I understand what you're saying. Like, they're saying, maybe make a brand new YouTube channel and start over. But the thing is, it wouldn't do anything. Like, the thing is, with the amount of people, right, on the internet who stalk me, who crap on me, like, I'll give you an example. I did that with KO Gaming. In 2016, My intention, absolutely, was that I was going to do something different from everything that I'd done up to that point, that I wanted to be recognized as a different attitude. That was supposed to be the channel where I edit content, right? The channel where it's going to be different. And the trolls found me within, a day and crapped all over the channel. And, of course, shitty comments, downvotes, all of that. They will never give up. There's no point in creating a new channel when the negativity is just going to spill over to it anyway.
He said the trolls found me.
All right, I got another tip here.
The jig's up. We got you. We found you, Phil. Time
Did
to
you
comment.
get the screenshots I emailed to you? You have to understand that in the last 48 hours...
Bro, do these dent heads not understand that Phil has put himself in a bubble? He doesn't get emails. He doesn't see your emails. He doesn't see this shit. He doesn't even see it. He doesn't get alerted. He doesn't know about it. He has blocked everything, dude.
I probably received a couple hundred emails. Some of which were supportive, some of which were not, some of which were helpful, some of which were not. Lots of which probably hit my spam filter. I don't know.
There you go.
I couldn't tell you if I got your email with screenshots because I don't even know what you're talking about. I received a $10 tip from Luna. Sorry. Can you ask the 8-ball? What? No, I'm not going to read what you're saying because I don't even know what this is. I don't know what it means. What is... Anyone knows what FGO is?
She gave you $10.
I don't want to say something that I don't know, I don't understand it, and then get in trouble. What is FGO? Does anyone know what that stands for?
But you just said it.
People are laughing.
You said
so
it
must
anyway.
Be something stupid or bad.
You said it anyway.
Fate Grand Order? What is Fate Grand Order? It's a game. Is it? It's a fine just to read it. Fate Grand Order? I don't know what it is.
Ask the 8-ball, dude. Shut up, dude. You're so stupid.
A detractor meme? I don't think it's a detractor meme.
Detractor meme. Detractor beam.
It says it's a mobile game.
Mobile game. Uh-oh. It's a meme, Phil. Quick, shut it down. It's a mobile game meme. Shut it down, Phil.
2015. It's old. It's really old. Huh.
Let's derail the stream, dude. Too late. It's already derailed.
Whatever. Anyway, I guess this person tipped $10 and says, can you ask the 8-ball, will they get a good pull for a certain character? I guess the character's name is Astolfo. I don't know who the hell that is. Will they get this character
pulls,
if they do a
dude.
pull for the character in the mobile game? Here you go.
Hogan pulls, dude. Pull that 3-star Hogan, dude.
Find out if they will get this particular character. Outlook not so good.
Hogan
So there you go.
pulls.
Your Outlook, Luna, is not good. I'm sorry, Luna. It sounds like you're not getting the character you wanted.
Hogan
But don't
pulls.
worry. Like most of these mobile games, you'll probably get 4,000 worthless items, resources you don't need. Or you'll get the same character you already have about 17, 18, 19 times.
Yeah, Phil knows,
That's
dude.
usually how it works, right?
Phil knows exactly how it works.
You only get what you don't need. You know they say that song? You can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. Not so when you're playing those kind of games. All right. We got, let's see here, another tip. This dollar tipper says, you say you don't have aspirations to be a successful YouTuber. I didn't say that. I said I don't have aspirations to be a large YouTuber or a viral YouTuber, someone who blows up in popularity. Wouldn't it help you and your family if you generated as much money as possible? Yes. Sometimes your family's well-being is above your pride. Comment on this. Yeah, it's not a matter of pride. See, this is the thing. And this is where people get a lot of things wrong. Okay? I'll give you an example. All right? I will. I'll give you an example.
Give me an example, Phil.
In the United States, there's a business. The business is called Walmart. All right? It's a ginormous chain business. Okay? And
I'm following.
this business is incredibly cheap to shop at because they have some of the best deals with suppliers, but they also get a lot of low-grade products. But essentially, if you go to Walmart and you shop for your house or you shop grocery shopping or whatever, likely you will spend less money at Walmart than you will at any other store in your local area. Okay? It's just kind of proven. They have the best prices. The problem with Walmart is that they destroy local business. Because their prices are cheaper, all the other businesses in the area end up getting negatively affected. In a lot of cases, they just go out of business because they can't compete. In addition, the grade of products at Walmart is lower than what you could usually get at a local store. So even though it's cheaper, you're getting lower grade stuff, unhealthier foods, lower quality products that break right away. So you pay less, but you get less, you see? In addition to all of that, Walmart is infamously one of the worst companies in America when it comes to treating their employees with any kind of dignity or respect. It's been proven time and time again. They won't pay them enough. They won't give them the hours they need to have a living wage. They just basically mistreat their employees. Okay? This has been documented. The reason Walmart gets away with it is because they're such a big company. They're so big, they're almost immune to any kind of repercussions.
Anybody that makes money, Phil hates.
So because of that, they get away with all this
Phil
stuff,
should be the only one making money, dude.
So many people say, we don't like Walmart, we don't agree with Walmart, and then they go shop at Walmart. All right? I'm
I saw that South Park episode.
I haven't. I think in the entirety of my life, I maybe have bought something at Walmart twice. Once I actively went in there and did buy something, normally, many years ago.
Wait,
that
twice?
Was probably no
I call cap,
20
bro.
Years ago.
That's
and then
cap,
the other time
dude.
was when I bought a couple of joysticks during the era of Street Fighter 4. They were selling these joysticks you could buy online, and you could have them shipped to the Walmart store. And then I got them, and they were joysticks that I modded with my friend. Okay? The only reason I bought them at Walmart is the only place they were available. We couldn't find them anywhere else. They were sold out everywhere else. Okay?
He said he only shopped at Walmart twice.
And it just so happens the 2 times I went to Walmart, I had a horrible time. It was just horrible.
Twice in his entire life,
The place is
bro.
a mess. No employees that are there to really help you. Why? Because they don't hire enough people, nor do they pay them well. So I don't blame the employees. I blame the business. People acting like fools. When I went there to get the joysticks, all right? You go to the area, the desk, where you're supposed to get online pickup. There's nobody there. So I'm there. There's no one there. I have to go to the other parts of the store and grab an employee. Say, does anyone work over here? You know, I need to get something online pickup. It took about 20 minutes to get someone there, and it wasn't the person who was supposed to work there. She's like, I have no clue who the person who's supposed to work there is, but I'm going to try to help you. It took her about an hour to go to the back and find the joysticks that were there.
How was a fan wanting
to...
the process.
So finally I got my joysticks after waiting about an hour and a half. It should have been something that should have been 2 minutes. That's Walmart in a nutshell, okay?
Yeah,
so
that's
the point
Walmart,
I'm making
bro.
here is, are there means by which I could get ahead? Yes, absolutely. There's many means by which I could get ahead. I could try to monetize so many different things. I could try to monetize the toxicity, the hatred, and the negativity that's tossed toward me.
You should.
I could try to make my trolls into a dollar sign. I could do that. But it would mean
you should do that.
Changing my content. It would mean that instead of being someone who I feel makes meaningful content that's positive for the internet and for the world, instead I'm making shit. I'm making handfuls of shit that I'm throwing all over the internet and just making it a worse place to be for the fact that I can make some money. In addition, there have been many opportunities over the years that I've been offered sponsorship opportunities. Usually these days I get offered them by indie games, mobile games, that kind of stuff. They want you to play their game on your stream and do a paid advertisement segment to advertise their game, and they pay you a set amount for it, all right? And I refuse to do it. Why? Because as you know, I'm
as a
someone
DeLorean,
who prides
dude.
himself on
I traded
being
it. I
able
traded
to be
up.
believed when it comes to what I say about games. when I play a video game, all right, you know that what I'm telling you is my honest opinion. Because I don't have to be beholden to anyone. No one is paying me to say this or say that about it, right? So you know it's honest. I have no incentive to say something's good because I don't benefit by saying something's good. No one's going to pay me and give me a kickback for saying it was good. I have no incentive to say something's bad because I'm not going to get viral popularity on YouTube for crapping on a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, either way doesn't benefit. So you know when I'm saying something, it is my truthful opinion about it. See? So that's one of the major reasons why I still have a positive viewer base that comes by, right? The only way that really I could get ahead in the modern day right now would be absolutely positively to sell out. You know what I would have to do? I would have to take that 50 grand from Keemstar, all right? Be on a fucking dumbass lolcow podcast where essentially the show is going to be probably us just making fun of ourselves and each other, embracing troll memes and troll culture, being toxic all over the fucking internet, right? And essentially ignoring the 15 years of great work that I feel I've done on this.
The problem
internet,
is, Phil,
taking a big
by the
trash can
time
here,
that you accept that,
just like this.
by the time you accept that offer is going to be fucking gone, dude. You're going to say, hey, Keemstar, let me suck your dick for that 50K. And you know what Keemstar is going to say? Keemstar is going to tell you to get the fuck out, dude.
Of my life that I worked towards good things. Take that and fucking throw it out. All of the good faith in my viewer base. The people who supported me from day one. To say, Phil, we love what you do. We love the content you put out. Please keep it up. Take those people, fucking throw them right away. Right in there. I don't care about you. All I care about is immediate success, immediate, short-term payoff. You know what I'm saying? That's literally like, take this can and just take everything I am and everything that I've been and just fucking trash it. Then I could probably get some benefit. But it's just going to be fleeting success. That kind of success isn't long-term. There's no one who makes an entire living on the internet being a lolcow. You know what I'm saying? There's no one. The only way you can get ahead in that market is to be a toxic jerk who hurts others, like a few people we know, right? And I refuse to do that. I'm sorry that I'm just better than that. I am. I'm just better than that. I'm better than someone who will only get over by hurting others around them.
No, that's all you do. You're a toxic piece of garbage, dude. That's all you ever do.
I'm not going to be that person. I refuse. So, you're right. There's tons of opportunities that I could take that would make me and my family money. But it would basically destroy everything I've created, destroy any kind of good faith and relationship I have with a viewer base that I've built for 15 years, change who I am as a person, and it will go down a road of immorality that I don't want to go down. It's ethics, man. It's not about pride. It's about ethics. It's about what you stand for, okay? I don't shop at Walmart because I know if I do, I'm hurting people. Legitimately hurting people by spending money at Walmart. So I'm not going to do it, all right? And there's some people who are like that, and there's some people who aren't. And I'm not.
Wow, Phil is a fucking righteous dude, man. Wow, this is the most righteous guy I've ever seen. I can't believe it, dude.
I'm not going to be a part of that toxic circus that is YouTube. I refuse, all right? I hope you understand that, okay?
That's it. Go hack it up. Go hack it up. You've earned it. You've earned it.
Oh, let's continue. All right. More tips are coming in. I received a $10 tip from Tarantula. Tarantula MS says, hey, Phil, how's it going, Tarantula? I hope you're doing well. I welcome you to the stream, and I thank you for a $10 tip of support. Thank you so much, Tarantula. Okay. I received, hold on, a $1 tip from Snow Carl. How can people believe you copyright struck all those videos? You showed your claim history on DSP Reacts and DSP Gaming. What's the explanation? There is no explanation. I've heard, here's the thing, there's no logic. Okay, let me try that again. There's no logical explanation. Okay? There's no logical explanation for it at all. Because essentially what we've
that airdrop going hard,
is
dude.
that there is a loophole. There is a big problem with YouTube's copyright system where someone can impersonate anyone, a company, a person, whatever, with very basic info. And there's absolutely nothing whatsoever to prove that anyone really truly submitted that claim. And these people know that. The trolls know that.
How's this
Because
guy
I've been hit with
alive,
false
dude?
claims too, and they've done it to me. Over the years, I've been hit with such said false claims. So they know that a system, that abusable system is there. You know what I'm saying? But they want to blame me because they feel like they get overdoing it. If there was no personal benefit to them, right? Then they wouldn't blame it on me. They feel like blaming it on me just creates more drama and more of a circus, which is what they want. They want this drama circus on YouTube.
No, it's not what we want, Phil. And nobody... Oh my god, dude, what the hell? That guy just flew an airplane into that shit. What? Okay, well, Phil, nobody's blaming you. Everybody knows it's not directly you, but everyone's mad at you because you didn't do more to stop this, you know? You should have contacted a lawyer to stop this person from impersonating you and doing all these terrible things to everyone, but you didn't care because it was only hurting your detractors, you know? But now that it's hurting you, now you care. Now it's a problem. No.
And so they will keep continuing their slander and their defamation as long as they can because it gets them over. It gives them more content. It gives them more things to talk about, you see? If they didn't get anything out of it, they wouldn't do it. So even though there's literally no way you can say, hey, there's evidence Phil did it, there can't be. Here's what I've heard. Oh, Phil did it on other channels. What does that even mean? I did it on other channels. Like what? Like I used KO Gaming to issue a strike for DSP Gaming? How the fuck did I do that? It's a different channel. It wouldn't even be in the queue to issue a strike. Like, what are you speaking of?
No, he's saying you've struck down other channels.
What you're saying?
You've struck other channels down. He struck other channels down.
Oh, the evidence.
There were channels that he showed that he issued strikes for that actually the channels were no longer active and they got shut down because of him.
Evidence is there. He just won't show it because it's on another channel. How would it be there? Right? What does that even mean? Or here, the other one I hear all the time. Phil is secretly in cahoots with whoever is doing it.
You're just
How
complicit,
would I be in
that's all.
cahoots? Like,
Complicit.
why? Here's the thing. If there's a let's agree. Can we collectively
You're an
agree
accessory,
something?
basically.
It's a third party doing it. It's not me. All right? Let's collectively at least agree on that. It's not me doing it. Okay? So it's a third party doing it.
Dude, what would any normal person, if someone was like, yo, there's a person saying that they're you going around, don't you think that you would like try to do something to stop that? You know? I feel like I would. If somebody said that to me and they're like, yo, there's a fake detractor Dave like saying all this crazy shit, I would at least look into it, right? I would try to look into it, try to get to the bottom of it, you know. But Phil heard that and he did nothing. He said whatever. He said it's not affecting me. I can't stop it. So go ahead, let him do it. That's basically what Phil said. That's not a normal response.
How am I in cahoots with the third party? You know what I'm saying? Like, and how do you think that would benefit me? It doesn't even make sense. What people are saying doesn't make sense.
How does it not benefit you, dude? You fucking hate detractor content. How does that not benefit you? By our channels getting shut down, that directly benefits you, you fucking moron. Jesus.
If people are getting false strikes against their YouTube channels and their channels are getting shut down, that's going to get them angry against me, right? So why would I want more people to be angry with me? Have I not made it clear, especially this year, have I not made it clear in 2023, all I want to do is be left alone. That's it. I just want to be left alone on my channel.
Then stop
to make
talking
content for my
shit, dude.
viewers. It's curated
Stop
content
talking
for
shit,
a small
dude.
group of people who like me and my content. That's
Stop
all
begging,
I care
dude.
about. Hey, if a few
Stop
people
talking
join
shit.
along the way, newcomers,
Stop
great.
begging.
But again, I have no aspirations to really grow huge or anything. I just want to make content for those who like it. I don't want to have involvement with anyone outside of this very small group. So why on earth would I tell people go start striking down other channels illegally, by the way? Because as I've outright told you guys, I know even though that content could be considered defamatory or slanderous, and that's a whole other issue legally, but even though that content could be negative towards me, it's not a copyright issue. This is transformative works. Anyone who is restreaming and adding commentary, anyone who is using my content and chopping it up and editing it to make funny content or even insulting content, it's still a transformative work. There's nothing wrong with that content copyright side on YouTube. There very well could be legal issues when it comes to things like slander or defamation. That's a whole other ball game that we've never even discussed or tackled, all right? We don't even talk about that because there's really not even a process on YouTube for that kind of shit, to my knowledge. That's get a lawyer involved, as YouTube likes to say, right? But outside of that, I really don't see how anyone could think that it would be, why would I be in cahoots with someone and somehow condone them to break the law in my name? That could be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Why would I do that? It doesn't make any sense at all. Like, what are you talking about? Right? Like, but again, there's no logic to what these people say. They're not looking for logical answers or factual answers. They're looking for how do we propagate the drama further? Because these are people who are addicted to internet drama. So as long as they, oh, it must be Phil. But Phil showed you it's not him. Phil showed you the conversation he had with YouTube chat to try to get it fixed, and they refuse. Why would Phil have done any of this if he wasn't innocent? But don't care. It's Phil. That's it. They don't care. They don't want to hear anything logical. They just want to keep the nonsense rolling for their own personal jollies and benefits. So there's nothing I can really do to convince people who are dumb. It's kind of like the same people who just believe in these insane conspiracy theories, right? The voting, fucking Biden didn't win. The voting machines were rigged. Even though there's zero evidence that that ever happened, right? It's the same kind of insane nonsense, right? All right, let's continue. Woo! I got a $7 tip from Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix. I'm hyped to watch you rage a Street Fighter. I'm not going to lie. Speaking of fighting, what's your preferred style? If you had to choose between boxing or MMA, Rumble is more prominent with right-wing political commentators, but I heard Kick has a 5% cut rate. You get a lot of funds you can make. It's a really better alternative, in my opinion, to Twitch. Well, like I said, if I were to have to leave YouTube, which again, I don't want to do. I want to stay here. I really do. I've built a
Super Snow Carl hyping that kick.
If I have to temporarily leave YouTube and go somewhere, it would only be a temporary move to Twitch for the short term. And then I probably would try something out like Rumble. I would.
Better drive fast, homie.
Not Rumble, excuse me. Kick. I don't know anything about it, but a lot of people seem to be of the impression it's something at least worth trying. I would give it a shot. I just hope it doesn't come to that. I would much rather be here. Okay. Okay. I received a $20 tip. He says, regarding Walmart getting away with everything, they set up shop here in Germany in the early 2000s. They tried to put the same stunts they pulled in the U.S. Our lawmakers told them to get with the program or get the fuck out, so they got the fuck out. And there you go. And so, I mean, I hate to say it, it's all about politics. It's all about people benefiting here in the United States. A lot of our people in charge, they kowtow to things like lobbying. It's absolutely true that our government is run by a bunch of rich people who have things in place to stay rich.
Phil hates rich people.
And one of the things they do is
there's one thing Phil hates is a rich
lobbyists
person
that come from these big companies, and they say, it's in our interest if you make this law, or if you forget all about this.
I
law
don't
that
know,
you're trying
dude.
to make, or
this guy's aim is hella sus, man. I don't know. His dot is like right on people.
if you change this law around to help us in this way or that way, and it's pretty corrupt. And we really, there's been efforts to try to reform the system. If I remember, it was actually John McCain who, for a long time,
he's
was
not
heavily
missing, dude,
involved with a new system that would completely outlaw or at least regulate lobbying. so that these corporations couldn't just come here and get whatever they want from our government. But it never really seems to get anywhere. I mean, think of it this way. If the people in charge make the rules, correct? And the rules benefit them so that they stay rich and stay in charge, why would they change those rules? Right? What would you think any incentive they would ever have to do the right thing? So there you have it. Thank you for the $20 tip. That was a very generous tip, and we got Gunner glasses based off of it, so thank you for that. I received a $1 tip. Yes, it was John McCain for a while. People are saying it's Bernie Sanders now. Then I believe you, okay? Snow Carl says, do you classify Keem as a lol cow? I have no idea. I would say no. He's different. I mean, he has a lot of haters, and it's for various different reasons, right? But I don't know if he would be considered a lol cow. I don't know. That's for you
Jerry
guys.
Springer
to
died?
answer,
Damn,
I don't care
that's
about
crazy.
lol cow culture, nor do I follow it. So I don't know, and nor do I don't give a shit. Okay? Another $1 tip from Luna. It says, damn, I can't get my boy Astolfo. Sorry for causing confusion. I don't want to sound like a detractor. Street Fighter demo hype. Well, thank you, Luna, for another tip. Another $1 tip. I didn't think you were a detractor, but, you know, I got to be careful about the stuff I say on my streams. Some people do sadly try to fool me into saying stuff that could be considered offensive and stuff, so I got to be a little bit more careful than most people, right? Especially with everything going on right now. I received a $5 tip from Big Papa Pump. He says, can you sue Superhound for strikes against you? They're clearly fake, and he keeps coming back. Superhound? Like, how did this guy even come into the discussion? How would you even know that it was him?
What?
Like, what are you talking about?
Wow, Phil. Who else? What?
This is really one of the major problems with YouTube system. If someone's lying and giving you a fake copyright strike, you don't know actually where it's coming from, right? You don't, like. So I don't think it's him. I don't know. It could be, but there's no evidence in any direction that anyone is the person doing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of the major problems with it.
Well, how about we go off history, Phil? What else do we have to go off of?
Is that there's no evidence of anything. And anyone who even claims credit, how do you even know that it's the same person at this point? You don't. That's the problem with the system. There absolutely should be 1,000,000% vetting of these claims. And there's not. YouTube is of the impression that unless you're a giant YouTuber, right, that has, like I said, that has this system in place that shouldn't be in place. They shouldn't be just because you're big or rich that you're protected and everyone else is screwed. But that's the system they have. Essentially, it's an elitist system that should not be legal, but apparently that's what they have. Basically, you get slapped with stuff, and there's no way to tell where it really came from. You know what I mean? Like, some people are like, well, why don't you sue? Why don't you sue who? The only people who could possibly be involved in any kind of legal action would be YouTube, because they are the ones who have the system in place that's falsely taking down content. You understand? Now, is it their fault that someone's abusing it? No. But at the same time, the fact that they don't vet their claims is ridiculous. So, that's the only one. How would you sue someone who's anonymous or fake information, right? You can't. Right? Just think of how ludicrous this could be. If someone tried to sue me for the false claims, the first thing that the lawsuit would have to do, the lawyer would say, well, we have to legally prove that this person did these claims in order to sue them. How do you do that? Go to YouTube. And now YouTube would have to say, well, here's our proof. What's the proof? Well, they used Phil's name, address, and phone number. But that's public. It's on the internet right now. So what actual proof do you have that Phil issued these claims? None. Therefore, any legal action taken can only be used against YouTube. That's it. There's no vetting of any information. And with no evidence, no one could ever actually be sued. That's the problem. Okay.
Yeah, we know, Phil.
I received a $5 tip. I told you this podcast was going to go long.
Stop explaining everything.
This person's
please,
name
dude.
is I like to stub my toe. All right? And he said the following. Hold on. They said the following. Uh-oh. The page is lagging. There we go. So I like to stub my toe says... This is so stupid. Why would anyone strike your channel? Then they won't have any content to make fun of if the channel shuts down. I hope that YouTube fixes their shit. I mean, that's what I've been saying. I think that's...
This is the dumbest argument ever, dude. I really... It's so funny, dude. Fucking, Wings has said the same shit, dude. Bro, you don't understand, Phil. It's not about that, bro. Like, it's really not, like, there's... If you stop, then this channel stops. I'll probably just continue to do what I'm doing IRL and probably stream like video games once in a while. Probably watch Cobra, do some Cobra. Maybe, we don't really need you, Phil. We really don't. And a lot of the people that are in this community are really talented, and they don't need you either. See, if you go away, I mean, we're all still here. You're the only one that's going.
What it is... All right. In reality, could it be one of my detractors or trolls? Yes. It absolutely could be. It could be just illogical. I've seen people illogically saying stuff like, well, since Phil's hitting us with false strikes, just hit him back. It's like, but there's no logic behind what you're doing. First of all, there's no evidence it's me. It's not. But there's no evidence it's me. And by taking me down, now you have no content. Right? So how does it make any sense? I've seen some people literally say, like, scorched earth. Like, well, since we can't make content because our channel got destroyed, now
I don't need you.
We'll take down Phil too. But I didn't do it. And doing this isn't helping the situation. It's not getting anyone what they want. You see?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind
My real
it,
guess
dude,
here,
because
it's one of two things. It either is a third party who literally gets their job.
I honestly wouldn't mind transitioning to other shit. I mean, but Phil's not going anywhere. Let's be real. Because Phil is taxing. It's like, he just repeats himself over and over for years and years and years on end. He says the same shit today he said 10 years ago. Like, it's crazy, man. But
Ollies from hurting people and seeing them flex. Like, they're feeling like, look at the flex, because I got over on all these troll channels, right? And no one can catch me because YouTube essentially is protecting me, right? That's really what it is. Like, this person's like under the impression YouTube will protect me no matter what because YouTube's system is broken. So I'm completely immune to any kind of repercussions for what I'm doing. And it gives them a feeling of empowerment to do this. Okay? That's what I would think could be someone like that, right? And they could just realize, look, it's working, so keep doing it. Right? That's what I would think. Now, maybe the other situation could be it really is a detractor, but they're doing it to other detractors on purpose to cause chaos. Maybe for some reason there's someone who's part of that community who became an outcast, who people don't like anymore. Or maybe they tried hard to be a part of that community and then failed. Like, maybe they tried to do a channel, no one cared about it. And like, well, why should this guy get popularity on YouTube for making fun of Phil, but I can't? So then screw them, I'll take them all down, right?
Sounds real nice, Phil, but it's not.
This is literally all waste of everyone's time because there's no evidence of anything because it's all done through a broken system that doesn't.
Then why put that in people's heads, bro? Why put that in people's heads then?
It's this
if
simple.
It's not true.
The best way to solve the issue is to have YouTube fix their copyright system. That's the only way to actually foolproof stop the issue. YouTube should not just be willy-nilly issuing strikes left, right, up, and down without vetting them at all. The moment that a copyright strike comes in, okay, there should be a reach out and contact an individual step to vet that claim and see if it's real. If I'm getting a claim from a music company, YouTube should be reaching out to that company to confirm the claim is real before they strike. If they're going to strike things in my name, they should be reaching out to me, whether that means a phone call, an email. They should be doing something to me to confirm that it was really me striking something down before they strike down someone else's content. They don't do that. In their minds, we are legally in the clear. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I don't think that any law would be like, yeah, it's fine to just completely shut down everyone's business, with no vetting. That doesn't make any sense, right? Okay.
It doesn't.
More
It
tips.
really
That's why
doesn't
we're not
feel
ending the
cool.
podcast. This is continuing.
What do you
Super Snow
want?
Crawl HD Turbo Remix did another dollar tip. Says boxing or MMA. Neither. I don't really care. I don't care about combat sports like that. I never did. I never really cared about boxing. In the 90s, UFC came out, and UFC was very different. There were no rules, so you'd have like sumo versus kickboxer. Amateur wrestler versus judo. Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Some fucking
And then it became
loser
more
hiding
serious.
in a
I don't care
house,
anymore.
dude.
I haven't really cared for a long time, so I don't really have a good answer. I got a $2 tip from Big Papa Pump. I remember
This guy's
he
a
did it to
fucking
you on
loser.
Twitch. He threatened you on Twitter. I assume it was still him. How do you know? And again, I have no contact with anyone. I have no desire to have any contact with anyone. I've not been involved with any step of this process, right? At all. I don't know who did the claims against others. I don't know who's doing the claims against me. I'm playing absolutely, positively, no stake in any of this, nor do I care about it. I have no involvement. I want no involvement. I want to be left out of it because I'm not involved in it. And why involve myself in something that I didn't do, right? All right, I got another $20.
Yeah, but look at now. It's too late, Phil. Now you're involved. Look at that. You didn't take action. Now you're involved.
Tip. Holy moly. This one is from 1 Minute Man. The podcast is going on so long that we actually got 1 Minute Man's tip during the podcast, which never happens. Right? That literally never happens. So now we're up to $86 in tips. By the way, guys, it is hot today. It's going to be hot today, tomorrow, but today I don't have the air conditioner in yet. There is no way that I could wear heavy stuff today. Forewarn you, don't be expecting me to wear heavy hats or a big-ass puffy heavy vest. I can't do that today. If we do hit those goals, it's hot in here already. I can already tell you it's about 80-something degrees in my office, and it's just going to get hotter over the afternoon. Okay? So we got to wear lighter stuff today, if possible. So anyway, thank you very much, 1 Minute Man, for your support as usual. Continuing on. Let's see here. So Purple Pickle Yum Yum did a super chat and said one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. Obviously, he's trying to troll. Listen to this. If you're gonna get banned, should I not donate? What does that even mean? If you're supporting the channel,
I read this before when he sent it. It was funny. That's true, though. People might get scared.
and you're supporting the content, and you like the content that I've put out for you, and you say, hey, here's something in response to that because I like the content, then why would you not support it just because there may be a by the way, it won't be a ban, it'll be a suspension, and I'll be back, like I told you. No matter what, I'll be coming back. It may be soon, it may be later, I'm coming back. But how does that even make any sense? At all. Right? Like, literally, that makes 0 sense what you've just said. Right? Sarah Barclay, we have your membership for 2 months. Can we go back to talking about games? Well, we will. We're going to play a game today, I swear to you. Battle Duck re-upped his membership. Thank you, Battle Duck. And that's it. Okay. All right, guys. It looks to me like we have finally gotten through all the contributions for this morning's podcast. This podcast has run over 2 hours long. It's one of the longest ones I've ever done. I guess it's a good way to come back because I deleted most of my podcasts over the last year, so at least people have a nice lengthy one to watch. All right. I hope you enjoyed the show. However, it is time to end it. So I sincerely thank you all. Oh, Jade is saying, when is the Godzilla vs. Kong review? Jade, I'd love to tell you. I don't know. I would like to do it tonight, but now I'm so backed up. Like, I was supposed to do that review days ago, and I couldn't because I was doing all this copyright shit. Now, tonight, I have to put it on my air conditioners. So I don't know if I have time to really film this extra video tonight. I'd like to, but I can't guarantee it. It will be coming. It will be coming hopefully soon. Either today, tomorrow, one of these days, I'm going to pump out this review for you. I promise. I want to do the review of Godzilla vs. Kong, but I have other shit now coming up. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I swear to you it'll be coming, all right? But I can't make promises. So, okay, guys, thank you for watching. Let's end the show. I appreciate
he's rocking
you.
hardcore, dude.
I do. I swear. Thank you very much.
You must have re-upped that Vyvanse prescription.
Hold on. Look at that. Or is it this? See, now I'm like paranoid. Even though I know that probably I'm not going to get into any trouble. I'm paranoid even in like using music. So I'm just going to say for now. By the way, I should say this too. Hold on, one final thing. Despite the fact that I can't use my old intro, a new one is being made. A new intro is in the works. I'm not going to use it immediately. All right? Because it doesn't make any sense to use it immediately. Because there's already 2 copyright strikes against the channel. I'm going to wait. But there will be a new intro added to the show once the strikes are removed. And at this point, I can't really use any music or anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's unsafe. But please be aware, things will hopefully get back to normal once these strikes are cleared up. So as of now, I will say, happy spring. Please pollinate. And I'll see you soon.
So fucking lame, dude.
Okay. Yes, I know that sucks. That I can't do music or anything. It's stupid. And what can I do, right? It's dumb. This whole YouTube thing is fucking dumb. It is what it is. All right. Guys, I need a break. That was a long podcast. And I got to use the bathroom. So I am going to take a formal break here. Okay. We got thumbs on the story mode or there it is. What she feels like doing today. We'll find out. Jay's wearing his Chun-Li t-shirt today. Cool. I'm wearing my classic Street Fighter t-shirt for today, obviously. I am aware, O-Rings. He says, Super Blind Man has announced his 2-year-long project. Is he working with the company that makes Forza Motorsport? And he's turning Forza
Please
Motorsport
pollinate.
into an
Yeah, it's
accessible
kind of
game.
weird,
That is
right?
Awesome. That is absolutely awesome. And probably gonna work very well.
Pollination thing.
If it's,
kinda weird.
if you think about a racing game like Forza, so if there's a track, right? And I could definitely see with established routes and tracks that you could probably do, I would think, audio cues. That would make sense. If you remember with The Last of Us 2, it was like a sonar system. So maybe there could be audio cues and things in there. That would definitely make things, take a left turn or adjust your direction here. Interesting. I'm very happy to hear that. I hope that he's very successful with that. I hope that that franchise, Forza Motorsport, becomes fully blind accessible. That would be amazing. I'm very pleased. Thank you for sharing. Okay. I received a $1 tip from Dr. Oink. Yes, I don't know Dr. Oink. I don't know what to tell you. But you're here, and thank you for the $1 tip. Okay. So, by the way, guys, no more. That's it. The break I just took, that's the break. There's no other break this stream. I'm going to be here straight till 4 p.m. now. So, if there's 2.5 hours of content in the beta or the demo, great. If
Wait,
not,
what did Dr. Oink
then
say?
we'll just chill till 4. Okay? I'm going to be here for the next 2.5 hours. Fair enough? Okay. Are we ready? Actually, I probably got to do the login shit. I'm not sure. Here, let me, just in case it wants to log into like Capcom Network or whatever. Let me just take it off the screen for a second. Because I don't know, usually when you first boot up a game, there's login shit and everything. Let's find out. English. Agree. Maybe it won't be that big of a deal.
Street Fighter 6.
Maybe not. Sunglasses became a supporter, and apparently someone else became a channel supporter as well, because it says there's 2 new ones today. I don't know who the other person is, but thank you guys. That means there's 2 more. We're up to 688. Okay. All right, we're actually good. Here we go. You guys ready? All right, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Street Fighter 6 demo on the Xbox Series X. This launched yesterday, but I wasn't here yesterday, so I'm here to check it out today to see how it runs and performs. 3 parts to Street Fighter 6. World Tour is the single-player mode where you create your own character or avatar. They go through a world, fighting opponents, leveling up, training with the actual main characters of the game, and learning special moves. It's kind of an interesting, unique take on a fighting game, because I don't think, besides the days of like Soul Calibur, a game has really done anything like this. Pretty interesting. That'll help with your online stuff. There's no online connectivity in this demo. Therefore, there's really nothing to be done here. That'll be in the final version of the game. And then there's Fighting Ground. From what I understand, this is where all the modes, such as arcade mode, training mode, offline content will be. Like, you know, local play against people. And in this demo,
Hold up.
from what I understand, you can play Ryu and Luke.
Wait, did he just say that this is completely offline? Bro, this is offline. I'm out. Like, legit.
And that's it. So I guess people can actually now play Ryu and Luke if they want in an offline environment. Now, I don't have anyone to really play against. So for me, the content is going to be in the World Tour mode. So let's jump in. And now it is time to create our character. This character will apparently carry over into the final game. So we have to put a lot of time and attention into making our character for today. See? World Tour progress is not saved, but your avatar is.
All right, guys. It's been real. Appreciate everybody that came out, chilled, watched Phil with me. Appreciate you. I really appreciate you. It's much easier to get through it when people, you know, people watch it with you. So I do appreciate everybody. But alas, it's now come to an end because I can't watch this boring ass shit anymore. So peace out. Have a great day, and I will catch y'all later. I'm about to... Actually, I was uploading a video, but I had to cancel it, but now I'm going to start the upload again. It's going to take a while to upload. It's pretty long, but I hope everybody enjoys it. Peace out. Catch you later. Let's go with... Oh, why not?
Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, snort, snort. Code. Drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, snort, snort. Code. Drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip go. Damn. I got the drip go. I got the tips go. Clear your throat. Blow your nose. Damn. Clear your throat. Please tip me. Damn. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. Damn. Snort. Snort.
Peace out,
snort.
Trauma.
Code. Drip.
Peace
snort.
out.
Snort. I got the drip.
Peace out, Grimfang. Peace out,
Snort.
McGill.
Snort. Snort.
Peace out,
Code.
Dead Screw.
Snort. Snort. I got the drip go. I got the drip go. I got the
Peace
drip
out,
go.
Bill. Peace out,
I got the drip
M41A.
go. I got the drip 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 go. Can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear. Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.